Hello, everyone. You should be being heard. You guys can't see the players as of yet. But yeah, we're officially starting a new D&D session with me currently muted and deafened. I have my three players. We're meant to be four, but the fourth one is currently delayed. We'll hear from him soon. With me today, I have Jesse Fox, Bone, Glue, and Zios. But why am I talking when they can realistically introduce themselves before we get into the actual game? Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
come on, man.
Alright, shall I begin? Alright. For today's session, before I get into the main storyline, how about we actually introduce each player one by one, shall we?
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Alright,
Bone Glue, you want to go first?
you are currently
Give
moving.
me. Yeah, sure. I am on the far left on my screen. Let me actually not. I don't need to pull up my backstory. The name is Gaelic. I am a no. It's Gaelic for moon. Don't laugh at it. I am a paladin of the moon. I follow the silver flame. Try to lean more lawful good, maybe neutral good. More of a gentle-hearted giant. Clad in metal armor with a big hammer that he likes to hit people with, if they're evil. And that's about it.
All right. Well, do you want to go next, Z, or who's going next?
No, go ahead.
All right.
I am
Well,
trying to get the images of the characters up.
That's okay.
That ain't gonna happen, fuck it, it's not gonna happen.
Well, I am going to be playing a centaur artillerist, and the name's Holdren. And with that accent, you might think that I'm a dwarf, but I'm not, because I'm a centaur. But I was raised by dwarves. I was found, or rather delivered from my mother's dead body because extenuating circumstances. I can get into it later at some point, but basically, my mother was dead when I was delivered and saved by a band of dwarves that happened to be nearby. They raised me as their own. I have no affinity for nature, despite being a fae, and because I grew up in a freaking mountain city of dwarves, and then I learned the trade. But being a fae, I had an affinity for magic, and now I learned to apply that magic to metalworking and became an artificer. And of course, dwarves, the artificer sect that dwarves deal in, let's be honest, it's gonna be freaking an artillerist because they love blowing stuff up and they love gunpowder. So that's what I am. I'm Halderin Cromwell Rune Forger.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to follow that up.
Oh no!
So my name is Trouble Stonekeg. I'm a dwarf, but I don't have the dwarven accent. I am the youngest son of a long line of dwarven brewers, and I'm gonna be an NPC. No.
Wait a goddamn minute, that's not in the script.
I've been apprenticing at a brewery nearby for a while, but times haven't been so good recently. I think we're gonna hear about that a little more soon. So I've kind of had to pick up a side job, and that's a cleric, because why not? Our biggest customers were clerics and priests. So I went to the temple, picked up a job, and now I'm gonna try and help fix this situation so we can go back to brewing good ale. That's about.
Alright. Thank you, everyone. So, the story so far, I did give a bit of a brief synopsis of it, but I will be going over it now as well for the sake of everyone listening in. The world so far as we know it. For the majority of the time that you've been in here within this lovely continent, which is split into different regions, there hasn't been any particular issue or a war that has been ongoing. With that being said, within the last few years, something has been blighting the land, especially with regards to the surrounding areas of the Deadland. I'll bring up a world map later, you guys have a copy of it for your own sake. Around the Deadlands specifically, as the name would suggest, nothing lives, nothing thrives. There were said to have been ancient civilizations that lived within that region and somehow managed to corrupt it to a point where no soil would ever be arid, no crops would be able to grow, and no real resources could be in any way, shape, or form gathered from inside of caves. They would crumble to sand at the mere touch of a pickaxe. As times have progressed, strange creatures have been beginning to amalgamate out of the Deadlands, spreading outwards further and further, almost like a deadly plague. Large cities have been turned into dust, with refugees now trying to escape the largest regions, with two of the larger parts of the world completely being destroyed, causing not only a large influx of death, but even a large influx of resources needing, as well as, let's be honest, resources are scarce. Large emporiums which could generate enough food for almost the entire continent have now become 1 to 2 settlements that have to do the works as much as humanly possible. But even then, no, there's not much else. We start off in our quaint little town, which is slowly starting to see the beginning of whatever is causing what we now dub within this world the Forsaken. You find yourself within a small tavern, all three of you, a tavern called the Slutty Apple.
Oh man.
So, you, as of this point, know that all of three of you, since the fourth player is here, sadly, that you need to get out of here. The only way out of your main region is one of two ways. More specifically, you can either go by boat, hopefully get to one of the mainlands, but even then, there is this constant issue and rumors, and this is the point where I'm going to ask each of you to roll me a perception check.
Oh.
The first roll of the campaign. Let's go. Let's see how badly we fuck up.
This sets
Woo!
the tone for the whole campaign, baby.
Natural ones. Let's go.
9.
I got a 13.
Okay, we're
Wait,
getting
do I
better.
add my perception bonus?
Of course.
Yes,
You
you
always have
do.
your bonuses.
Okay, I have no perception bonus.
You
So it's a
have. Fuck me.
Not a wise horse.
For some reason, he keeps struggling to go downstairs. We don't question it. Alright. So yeah. Who rolled higher than a 10 apart from Jazz?
I rolled a 13.
Yeah, so you're the only person so far that has heard that something is scouring the waters around the mainland. More specifically, something specifically from the Forsaken region has tainted the waters. A large creature of sorts, similar to that of a serpent, is said to be devouring ships, stopping anyone from attempting to escape. With that being said, there have been rumors that if you manage to get through, a few more people have started going on makeshift crusades, going through the Deadlands, trying to brave the elements and the creatures within it to hopefully reach the neighboring island. And as of this point, yep.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
What?
Well, I can't do much here. I'm a little too young to drink, only being 13.
You're here for the hookers.
I'm just here for that. Well, I mean, it seems simple enough as sailing out of here. I don't see a problem with that.
All right. What's your? Can I make what would it be? Inspiration? Not inspiration.
What do you do on inspiration?
No,
Run
not
that by me
inspiration.
again, Chief.
Can I make like an insight check to see how smart our friend here is?
Sure,
I
by all
didn't hear the
means, yeah.
information you heard.
I know,
Alright.
but like,
Roll me an
no,
insight. Do
you're
it.
right. You didn't hear the information. Okay, you didn't hear the information. Okay. Well, guys, fellas, I heard on the grapevine of the rumor mill that there is a gigantic serpent-like creature, may or may not be affiliated with the Forsaken Legion, that is eating entire ships. So I feel like maybe the boat is not the way some ships have gotten through, but I'm not sure if it's more or less that are getting through. I think maybe sounds like we should go through the Forsaken Lands on a little crusade.
Well,
But
let me
that's kinda
let me pull this map out of my backpack here, and let's lay this out and take a look and see
all right.
what we're looking at. What are we thinking about here?
I clop over to him and like kind of. You're taller than me, right? Because you're a Goliath. I'm like only 7'1". You're like
barely. We're about.
Yeah,
I brought up the world
great.
map for those
I come and I
curious.
look over your shoulder and look at this map as well.
All right. And what was your name again, priest? Our good cleric friend here.
My name is Trouble, and I'm probably near the bar sampling the beers on ales. Because I rolled 7 on my perception check. I don't.
You're completely sozzled at this point. That's the only reason you're not perceptive. You're doing a very awkward wine tasting, which has been nothing but absent. It's very awkward.
Incredible.
So the beer
Maybe-
was not good. I'm gonna do the other stuff. Okay.
Maybe we'll just inform him of
Yeah.
our travel plans in a moment.
Yeah, it's democracy, right? We'll just take him wherever we decide to go.
We'll outvote him.
The beer here
Yeah.
is not good anyway.
All right. So
The barmaiden going by is like, wait, he wanted beer? What? Oh, fuck. And just like goes quickly behind the bar.
maybe a cup of coffee.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So what are we looking at this map here for? Where are we going? I just want to let you guys know I'll be dipping in and out of the accent as I feel comfortable or not intimidated.
It's session 1. You can realistically change your accent from one session to the other. It's fine.
No,
You're
it's just gonna
finding
be
your
between my
character.
normal voice and doing the accent, you know.
It slips sometimes. But I'm looking at a world map here, and where are we exactly again? This is
Oh, fuck me. Okay, I had actually sent a picture over to Jazzy with regards to where you are. I'm gonna move you over to the side.
Yes,
If-
I know where we are.
Okay.
Okay.
oh, I just had the world map that you put in the other one.
I am going to attempt to enhance the image as much as humanly possible. You see that tiny speck of green?
Enhance. The tiny speck of green. I was looking at that because I was watching Jazzy's stream whenever you were doing it. Are you talking
Yeah,
about on the
there.
far right side, but
Mm.
north, the most colored in spot?
Yep.
Okay, that's where we're at.
You are
and we need to-
directly in the middle of it.
and we're trying to get to the mainland.
Yes.
So we have to either cross this. So we'll either have to cross this bay or go around through these uninhabited, dangerous lands. Me being mountain born and surely the most powerful of the group, I do believe.
What, you want to run that by me again, champ?
Not really, not really. You're really thinking I'm scared of your penguin. If that is what a penguin, I've never seen one before.
You haven't
Inside
actually described that yet.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
You haven't
Go
talked
for
about
it.
it.
All right, I mean, my cannon is not summoned, but where a centaur, someone can sit on a centaur as you would sit on a horse. Where someone would sit on me is where I summon my cannon of, varying types of dwarven architecture, and that can shoot at things. But while the cannon is not there, I have a little clockwork like steampunk penguin, little like crazy like glowing blue eyes, like just like some cogs in like the center, almost like its heart, doing some shit. And you see like some runes inscribed on like the center of it. It's just a little like exactly what you would imagine like a little clockwork penguin to look like. And it's sitting on my back, just kind of there. It's known as my beautiful and gorgeous homunculus servant that I had to make myself. But it was actually, I didn't make this one. It was given to me as a gift from the Artificers Guild when I completed my apprenticeship and left. So,
I would challenge you in a 1v1 any day, but you have a ally, and it wouldn't be
Well,
fair. My
of
honor would be besmirched.
At that point, as you're having this
Oh.
conversation, can I have the cleric roll me a perception check, please?
oh no.
The very drunk cleric.
You-
Also,
oh,
Jazzy Feline says hello.
Oh, wait, what am I rolling?
No, you. Never mind. How much?
it's a 20 on the die,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and
Okay.
that's gonna make it a 23.
So it's a nat 20. It doesn't matter what the number is. If it's a nat fucking 20, it's a nat fucking 20. You perceive
gonna-
literal sound for some reason. As you look over towards the side, a stranger begins to walk into the tavern. Someone not familiar to this town in any way, shape, or form. He's drenched from head to toe, kelp dangling from his side, a large, silverish, almost platinum-looking tooth directly next to his molar shining through quite heavily.
I want to. I mean, I don't see him, do I? It's the cleric.
The cleric is the only one that sees him. That's your
Okay,
interaction.
alright. Well, I do not. I'm arguing about how.
You're
I
arguing
want
about a
to-
penguin.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2 versus 1. So it's that drenched side something you see normally here, or that's
Not
completely out
really.
of the normal?
The port, realistically, or the main region with the port is about a week's travel away.
So he basically looks like he came right off bottom
The
of the sea
ferry,
and
which
walked
doesn't
over
make
here.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over him and ask, "Are you okay? You look wet."
As you begin to stand up, approaching the strange creature, roll me another perception check.
7.
You are literally both arguing. At this point, Jazzy's character is just shaking his penguin vigorously.
It's true. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, this is not a dangerous thing.
Okay.
You're muted.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no, stop. It has lasers. Quit.
Lasers.
Alright. How much is your second check?
7.
7. How do you just ask him or do you touch him?
How tall is he?
He looks to be around 5'6". He's wearing what seems to be the strange, almost like an officer's uniform, a naval officer's uniform, with a large, like, rain bonnet over his head, kelp stringing out from underneath the bonnet down to his shoulder. Pants torn slightly, very clear dungarees under, which seem to be stained.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat him on the arm, asking if are you okay? Maybe try to reach for his cap.
You pat him upon the arm, and for a moment you hear silence. The entire bar falls silent, as all you can hear is the sound of crunching, like grains of sand. His arm begins to slowly fall off, hitting the ground, eroding the wood underneath your feet. At this point, Arguers McGee over there, can I have a perception check from both of you?
Oh boy.
No problem.
I got a 2.
Oh, fuck me.
Don't
You're still
worry.
there shaking your penguin.
11.
I'm so Hold on.
He's got a penguin plush, I swear to fuck. Oh, this is great. You got an 11, so you hear the sound of the clunk, rather, as... oh, is that a...
It's not a
Is that
penguin.
safe for Twitch?
Yeah, it's a cord. My little stuffed animal. It's a mushroom boy.
If I get banned
not
for this
safe.
shit, I swear to God. Okay. You instantly, like, as he's just vigorously shaking this thing in front of you, you hear the sound of a clunk, followed by sand dripping. You look over towards the cleric as you're noticing this giant body expanding slightly, as there's sand protruding outwards. You two have advantage on your initiative,
Ooh.
and we finally begin the first stage of combat. Not how I planned it, but the dice deemed it so. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's look at that.
Concerning.
There we go.
Yo!
I got an 11.
Who's all
11?
this?
Uh,
The Spanish Inquisition is pulled up in your chat.
Indeed. Hey, Farkas, thank you very much for the raid, bud. You caught us in the beginning of a session. So we have an 11. What else?
21
21.
with a
Okay.
plus 1 bonus. I'm gonna keep this die.
The time you didn't need a high number. Okay, Jess, how much?
I got
You.
I got a 13.
Mm,
Right, 'cause it's
13?
plus your dexterity bonus, right?
It's plus your
yes.
yes, basically.
There we go. Hopefully the auto clip player doesn't begin. Oh, okay, so the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to going from Z's to, I believe, Bone Glue Jazzy, then the creature.
Yes.
Sound good? Alright.
Okay.
Sounds good.
The creature before you turns its face. As you notice, it is more specifically almost like a golem made out of kelp. Its body, a perpetual motion of sand. What do? You have the first round.
Oh, it's concerning.
So,
Oh,
as a cleric who got a crash course at the temple
God.
Mhm.
regarding life and undeath,
Indeed.
that's obviously something I have got to fight to fix all this, right?
Okay. If you'd like to roll me, okay, the way this works for me is you have your main action, your bonus action, and you can do a skill check for free. No, so you don't have to spend a full action to do a nature check, example, or a in general intelligence check.
But
Okay,
you
so
spend a bonus action, right? Not a free action?
No, as a free action, unless it's specifically to, example, defuse a bomb, that would be a bonus action or a main action. But if it's a general skill check, cause of example, a cleric would know if it's undead or dead,
Okay.
like that kind of thing.
so I'm gonna do a written check.
Okay.
That's 13.
13. You believe that this is an undead creature.
And this undead creature needs to be not undead anymore. I think
Preferably.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Alright, that is a wisdom saving throw.
That's a con save.
Con save. And
DC 13.
it
So-
saves with a nat 20.
Nice.
Mhm.
So it's gonna do nothing.
It's you for a moment are taken so aback. You trip over something, shooting your ray of enfeeblement. As it just pierces the creature, it looks at you perplexed, and then just next turn.
Oh,
Is that
it's you.
bone glue or is me?
It's you.
And bon, is
All
it you?
right. Well, yes. Galich will turn to this sandy creature that confuses him greatly, and not really knowing what it is, but seeing that our drunken cleric is attacking it, gonna pull out my warhammer and leap to action. Can I make it to him in a round?
Yeah, you would be able to make it to him. He's about 20 feet away.
Awesome. Then I will use my warhammer and smack him on the noggin.
Alright, roll me an attack roll.
17.
17 does actually connect, so roll for damage.
Yes, and I am going to add a level 1 smite to this.
Perfect. Preferably you declare that before you tell me that you hit.
Oh, oops, that was the
Sorry,
wrong roll. I rolled
just
my
again,
javelin.
first
My
session.
bad.
Sorry,
Sorry, I thought the javelin, or I'm sorry, the
the Warhammer's a javelin.
no, I rolled the wrong dice for
Oh,
that,
that's fine.
but it's still
happens.
the same bonus. So that would be 6 damage plus a D8 from the
Smite.
smite.
Okay.
Let me roll that real quick. 5. So 6 bludgeoning plus 5 radiant.
Plus 5 radiant. Okay, so. Okay. Continue. Up next. You go hit it, and for a moment you see, as you bludgeon it, almost like a shock absorber, your damage kind of absorbs through it, but once the more holy damage pierces through, you see a bit of gradual light pierce through as it winces slightly. Bless you. Jazz, your move.
Thank you.
Can I see that light a little bit?
Roll me a perception check as your free action.
Alright. Wait, as my reaction.
Free action. Free.
Oh.
Free real estate.
Okay. I got a 13.
You do see the light permeate through, and you do notice it kind of is taken aback from this.
Okay. Alright,
Mhm.
I guess I'm just gonna take my spear.
Okay.
Fuck, I hate to do this. This is not what I'm made for. But I'm gonna take my spear with my my one hand. Actually, you know what? I don't have my shield equipped. I'm gonna two-hand my spear, and I'm going to just freaking try and stab it right where that light was.
Right where the light was. Okay, you are trying to hit a very specific part. In D&D terms, you roll with disadvantage because you are specifically aiming for that part.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. I will let you take it back if you'd like, but if you want to specifically go for that, you roll a disadvantage to hit a specific part. That goes to
doing it.
everyone, not just him.
I'll take the disadvantage.
Roll for it.
All right, come on, baby. I got a 2 and a 3.
You go for a moment, rushing in. You forget you're in the middle of a tavern that is quite congested. You trample a gnome as his pointy hat sticks in the bottom of your foot. You trip sideways, and your javelin goes straight out the door.
Not one. That's so bad.
No, not one would have been if you fucking fell on it.
Oh God.
Or
Well,
stabbed me by mistake.
Just did that
Alright.
too. It is
Okay,
now
well-
its turn.
the spear's gone.
Yeah, the spear's like out the
wait.
door. Uh-huh.
I get to use my bonus action for my penguin takes its turn immediately after me.
The penguin is just there questioning why it's your hits master, but what else would you like it to do?
No, it can't do that. It specifically says it can't. It only thinks good things.
I'm not gonna say what good things it's thinking of, but you're not gonna like him. Yes.
Oh, no.
Genocide.
That's-
Mm.
It's just sitting here. Nice thoughts. Nice
Yeah.
thoughts.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
thoughts.
just my
It's
little
rocking
clockwork
back.
penguin. It goes as far away from this thing as possible and takes the dodge action.
Okay, it takes a full dodge action. I would say at that point, right at the table you were sitting, it kind of like jumps boot to the next one, and is just there like, guess I'll be here for some reason. All right. It's now its turn, directly in front of it, and the person that did touch it. This is not gonna go well. How much is your AC again?
Do I have my shield equipped? Probably not. Yes, no, yes.
I would say, I'ma be nice. It is session 1. You do have your shield on your arm, strapped. So I will let you get the AC bonus.
Okay, it's gonna be a 17.
17. That shit still fucking hits you square in the face. This creature suddenly turning around, lurching its entire body towards you, a large torrent of sand almost peeling away at your skin. And at this point, I get to use this.
My God.
Yay.
I'm not using all of
not
them, I just
yet.
need 3.
Oh, I thought you were just about to sound like you're dead. You're
No, I
you're
just
fucking-
used
you're
it.
level 3. It's over.
You take 8 points of damage, more specifically bludgeoning damage, on your face as you physically feel sand in your beard and all over your clothing. You're uncomfortable. It doesn't have any debuff. I'm just letting you know it feels uncomfortable.
Sand is not nice. It gets
All
you to
right.
be-
Second attack. Yes, they have second attack. And at this point, it is actually going to be focusing on Bone Glue. How much is your AC?
18.
It still fucking hits.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's okay. I forgive it.
And at that point, as it just pummeled one of you, it turns to the other, reaching a hand out as it is going to try and grapple you and bludgeon you at the same time. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Very well.
You have to
Get a
beat a
plus
14.
3 to this. Oh, well, I got 21.
Very good.
18 plus 3.
You take
I would
half
actually
damage.
like to, as a reaction, now that I'm not grappled, rebuke the violent. Now that I got hit, I can reverse that. Well, I need the damage rolled first. But a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. 6, 12.
13.
12. I rolled a 12.
Yes. So on a failure, the radiant damage is reflected from me, equal to the damage it just dealt.
Okay, it was going to deal to you 7 points of damage, so half down, it takes 4 points of damage in return.
All right.
Right. Up next,
4, 5,
we go
6.
again to the cleric, who now feels sand everywhere. It's coarse, it's everywhere.
So I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but I'm gonna touch him again and
Okay.
cast Inflict Wounds. Give him a
Okay.
bit of taste of his own medicine.
Was that
so-
necrotic damage?
It would have done necrotic damage, but I rolled a nat 1 on the attack.
Roll. Okay. I'm not gonna be a cunt. I want to. God, I want to. I was
Right.
gonna say roll for damage and deal it to yourself, but no, I'm not that much of a cunt. As you begin
No
to
mercy.
reach forward, you're about to cast a spell. As your depth perception is horribly off, and you just end up sticking your hand into its body. Roll me a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
That's a 12.
12. You begin to get amalgamated within its form as you just feel inside of it.
God.
And yeah, you need help to get out. You can't strength saving throw. You have 3 turns before you're inside it. You can still cast spells, you can still attack. If you're able to kill it before it fully sucks you in, you're fine. Once you're in, you start taking suffocation damage.
Oh, that's gonna be a nasty hangover.
Yep. You're there, sozzled off your tits. At that point, you're there like, oh god, why am I doing this? What is my life? Bone Glue, it's your move. What do you do?
Kill him, Z.
Oh, this is great. I don't normally start with combat, but when we do... Alright, Bone Glue. What's your move?
All right. I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Compel Duel and get him to focus on me. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw. Again, DC 13.
16.
Okay, well, that
It
did
saves.
not work. But
It's
luckily
completely fine.
That was just my saving throw there.
Mhm.
Or my bonus action, I mean.
Okay.
I'm going to roll at disadvantage and try to... Now, is it sand that's grabbing his arm into him, or is his arm fully inside of him now? Like, do I have the ability to hit his hand?
You wanna cut his hand off? Yeah, you can.
No, not cut it. Bludgeon it. Bludgeon it. No, I'll aim for the head.
Okay.
My head.
No.
No, not your head. Not your head. The
Just kill him.
naval.
It's over. I'm gonna play the chicken.
It's okay. It's
too late.
fucking.
Too late.
I got a 18 plus 5, so 23 to attack.
With disadvantage?
with disadvantage. Let me roll
Didn't
that
you say you want to
again.
aim for the head?
Yeah.
Oh, I did say that. 12.
12 to hit the head specifically?
Yes.
You do hit, because it's the least armored
Wow.
part he has. You manage to slowly hit the side of its head. Roll damage, please. Let me know how much. And are you going to
9.
smite? You didn't declare before.
No. I'm not smiting this turn. I only have one more
9,
spell left.
you're hitting the head, which is a crit point. Yes, I have crit points and weak points for all enemies, so
Ooh.
actually taking the risk for disadvantage can help. You deal 18 points of damage as you slowly see its entire face and jaw flies off. As a free action, I'm going to let you roll me a perception check.
All right, let's get this perception check in. Get a +1 here. Well, it's a 2, but I rolled a 1.
You rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1 on my perception check.
You
It's
tell me
insane
when it's a
you're
nat
up,
1, you
kid.
don't tell me the fucking total. Nat 1 and nat 20, I don't
my
care the
bad.
number, you fucking tell me.
Yeah,
Nat
nat
1. You go to look at something that's flying from the creature's head as a singular dot of sand enters your eye. You are partially blinded for a turn, but you're okay. Effectively, next turn you do an attack, you roll with disadvantage for it. Jazzy,
Very well.
you are there, partially on the ground, fucking javelin out of the bar. The barmaiden's there behind, drinking all the absinthe, rocking back and forth. The gnome you've trampled is gonna fucking file for suing you. What's the plan?
How do you guys feel about fire?
Not great.
Like,
No.
I don't think I feel like there's about to not be a tavern anymore.
Oh god.
Then we'll never get to come back here.
Well, we're leaving anyway.
Fair point.
I feel.
Okay, you're level 3, you don't have fireball. What the fuck? I
No,
don't
I
like
don't
when
have
it's-
fireball, but I do have something similar.
Firebolt.
A flamethrower?
Flamethrower.
Oh yes. Assault rifle. No. Okay, what do you want to do?
Okay. No, I will. All right. No. We're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm assuming I won't be able to shoot it now because I didn't have it. Right? I had to pull it out.
You, as a bonus action, whip it out. I'll say it's preloaded, but once you're
Okay.
done from the combat, you need to specify you preload it.
Okay. Well, funny you say that because this is a weapon I would have infused with enhance. With repeating shot. So I actually never need to load this.
You need to specify magic augments and or augmentations of weapons before the session for future. I'll allow it because this is session 1.
Thank you. So my crossbow I've infused with repeating
Okay.
shot. I whip this bad boy out with my bonus action. All right, I stand up. Do you take that as half movement, right?
You take that as half movement, so if you have a base of 30, you
Okay.
move 15 feet by default. You are in
All
range to
right.
hit.
All right, I am going to just kind of back up with as much movement as I have, and in the space I am, but also because I can't visualize it, in like a way that I'm not like shooting over any of my allies' shoulders, if that's possible.
Okay,
Right.
you move backwards, trampling the gnome again, and
Yeah,
as
that's okay. No one cares about these people. All right, so
that's fucking racist. What the fuck?
They're not main characters.
All right.
and I'm going to shoot my crossbow at this thing. I'm not just indiscriminately. I'm not aiming at any. I'm just aiming at it.
Okay, go for it. Roll. If you roll on that one, you hit an ally. Roll the dice.
There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Fuck me. Okay, so that's 4. Let me see. 3. So I got an 8.
Back out the tavern door it goes, going sideways once again, joining your previous javelin. That's all that.
God damn it. Okay.
Or rather, you shoot it and it deflects it sideways, like okay.
Right. My penguin just goes ahead and again looks over the counter, sees me miss, goes right back down, takes the dodge action.
Your penguin, whilst it's taking the dodge action, holds its head in its flippers, questioning why. Why do I exist? What is my purpose? Alright. Up next, the cleric. First round in. What do you do?
So I'm constrained, right? So everything that's coming out of my mouth is probably some divine words like God and holy and a lot of expletives in between. And I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Okay. I
And
imagine
gonna
it's more like, Jesus fucking Christ, help me. Oh god, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
It does fail.
So that's gonna be 1d6 of radiant damage,
Alright.
and that's 5 radiant damage.
Okay. 5. The creature is now bloodied. Bloodied, for those that don't know, means that the creature has reached the half health mark.
And that's all I can do.
Okay, that's your turn. Up next, Bone.
I want to cast Shield of Faith on you, but you're already grabbed. So let's just throw everything I have at this guy. This is my last spell slot. I am going to smite. I'm not targeting anything specific.
Okay.
I am going to whack him with holy energy right in his dumb face.
Big dick, holy energy. Alright, roll to hit.
And I got a crit.
Nat 20. Switch it.
Nat
Alright.
20.
How do you want to do this?
I would like to just with holy energy bash him right in the chest and see the light shine through, going up our cleric's arm and releasing him, hopefully.
As you begin to, just at that point, get up, grab your beating stick. At this point, that's what it is. You just crash it down within it. This holy radiant energy flying outwards from inside. Those of you outside, including, well, basically everyone in the bar, you see the silhouette of a person inside. A strange creature with almost like a tentacle-like chin leading downwards into its own stomach, as this energy just infuses into him, cracking him apart. His body physically erupts, sending sand, blood, and guts with a rancid sulfur-like smell throughout the entire tavern. The creature has fallen. In its stay lays the boots, still filled to the brim with sand, and a strange amalgamation of guts and gore.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you were saying about getting out of here?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of like just put my crossbow away, kind of smug with myself, you know, like I think we did quite good.
As you say that, a little child with a javelin in its knee walks into the bar. Did somebody misplace this? Oh, oh.
I just clop on over. I'm like, oh yeah, it's me. Thank you.
He just take it out with his kneecap. It's still intact at the end.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Galich does a point of lay on hands. Let's
Okay,
close
thank
that
you.
wound real quick. Just
okay,
one
okay,
point.
Thank you.
I was feeling bad. I was gonna fucking cast Cure Wounds, but a point of lay on hands feels much better.
Thank you. At that point, the small child goes back outside, it's still limping slightly.
As it's leaving, I'm like, sorry.
Oh,
I mean, it's kind
I'm
of
sorry.
his fault.
Trouble. Are you all right? Do you need any help? How are you feeling?
Yeah, Trouble, are you good? I mean, I thought you were fine, but you know.
I dust the sand out of my beard, and no, I'm fine.
I hand him like
I've had worse.
a little brush to get the sand out, you know, just pull it out of my tool bag. Like, yeah.
it is very ineffective. If anything, somehow the brush is now more sandy than it was before. That's it.
What?
At that point, the barmaiden, semi-sozzled, comes out from behind the bar. Well, I'm gonna have to move shop, aren't I? All of you, come with me. And she just literally scoops all the bottles off the shelf into her apron and just walks out the tavern.
Oh
Well,
no.
Sure, I'm glad I didn't burn it to the ground. I knew because I was like, there's alcohol everywhere. Do I really want to do this? Like,
That's not good.
I'm metagaming a little bit. I'm not metagaming. I'm just we have Twitch influence.
Yes.
um,
You shouldn't be looking at chat. Fuck off.
first of all, I'm gonna beckon to my penguin, and be like, "Come on, lad," and then it's gonna fucking come back and like sit on my back, and then I'm just gonna be like, "Well, she said we should go with her. I guess we should follow."
At that point, she's slowly going out. She grabs the sign of the Slutty Apple, turning it one last time closed. This area is beginning to get forsaken. All of you, once again, roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
Nat
I
one
got a
again. I'm
6.
still blind. I got sand in my eyes.
You're there like,
I guess
Two nat ones in a row.
Alright, so who rolled higher than a 10? Jesus Christ.
So I'm also still busy with my sand and my beard. I rolled a
Oh.
7 again.
No one got higher than. Oh my god. Okay, you have been
Sneak
granted
attack.
it. Jazzy, you've been granted an inspiration.
Nice. Here we go again.
An inspiration from Runako specifically. There we go.
Okay. Let's try different dice. Wait, is
Thank
it
you for
inspiration to
aiding-
reroll or just to add
You
the
reroll,
+1
you
to my-
reroll, you reroll.
Okay, okay.
I don't like the
Here we
plus
go.
one mechanic, it's fucking stupid.
Okay, okay. All right, here we go. Come on. A 14.
You notice the grains of sand quivering within the tavern as they are slowly recompiling.
I just kind of. I mean, how close are these two together?
Oh,
I
they're
tap
like
both of them at
right
the
next to
same
you.
time?
They're
Next to
like
you.
5 feet, 10 feet away from
I'm
you.
just gonna. All right, I'm gonna turn around, and like I'm looking at the sand, and I'm gonna start like stomping my hind leg, like to get their attention. Like,
I would
just-
say you guys instantly notice, like, for some reason, the
Like-
centaur is stamping like Bambi.
Yeah, and I'm looking and pointing, and I'm like, guys, ooh, I think we should leave.
And
How
as he
many
points
people
it
are
out,
still in the tavern?
the gnome is dead. You trampled the gnome to death. He had a family, 14 kids, alimony, an ex-wife. He's fucking dead now.
Sounds like he's okay with that.
Sounds like he had
Exactly.
a lot of child payments to make, so I did him a favor.
Yeah. He's
gonna-
fucking dead shit.
I'm gonna cast Spare Dying on him and let's get out of here.
You grab the gnome's tiny body, this 2 foot long size and fucking gnome, 1 foot of which is just literally his hat. As you're just out there, you spare the dying on him. You see his eyes slowly come back. What? Wait. Fuck, I'm back alive. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Why? Why have you done this to me? As he just looks up at you, grabbing you by the scruff of your armor and chest. Just like, I was better off dead. Fuck.
I mean,
Oh my
if you-
god. Part of me is like, so much of me just wants to be like, just levels my crossbow back at his face. And just,
If you-
Oh no.
It's just as well. Oh wait, where's the rest of my oh no. And at that point,
no.
do you all wish to look at where he's looking?
Yes.
yeah.
Right next to the
Perception
tab. Nah, I'll have it for free. As you all
Okay.
look in the general direction, you see over the horizon as the moon is beginning to set, a large wave, almost of strange flying creatures, is beginning to approach the town.
my god.
Alright, never mind, you're coming to my house. Follow me, you little shit. As he just jumps out of your arms, rapidly bolting towards a small little cottage around 40 feet away.
You say
We're not outrunning that.
I'm right behind him. I'm
Yeah.
full on clopping away.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Penguin on the back. We're out. We're rolling out of here like the Autobots.
Alright.
You say small. Does it fit a center? And
You
I
are
don't
going
know.
to be knocking over every single painting and drawing hanged on the wall in this entire building.
No,
But
come
you
on.
fit.
Let me make like a like a mobility check or something.
A
to see if I
dexterity
don't-
check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah,
You're not trying to fucking backflip, just give me a dex check.
All right, I'll
I'm,
give you a-
I'm just gonna knock stuff over. I'm not worried about it right now.
You're just
I got a
walking
15.
through.
I got a
On purpose?
15. I'm not
Right?
knocking too many things over, if anything.
Okay. Alright, well, at that point you enter the tiny cottage home of a character. God, I am bad with names. Fuck it, his name is Tiny Stan. That is his actual name, Tiny Stan.
Tiny
Tiny
Stan.
Stan?
Yes.
Love it.
First name Tiny, last name Stan. As you are just left to your own devices for a moment in his house, as he's quickly looking around for his kids and wife and several
Okay,
other illegal
I-
narcotics.
I'm gonna quickly, for for God's sake,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna quickly, as we are left to our own devices for a moment, look at my gear,
Okay.
which happens to be a spear, a shield, but neither of those are equipped. I have my light crossbow. My light crossbow with an infusion of repeating shot,
Okay.
and my scale mail, which has the infusion of enhanced defense.
Okay.
All right, and that's all. I just wanted to just really looking at these items to make sure we're okay after that battle. You know, for God's
They are
sake.
very sandy, but you can see the sand physically fall off it and creep from underneath the door.
That is concerning.
I'm-
Can I like point that out to people? But like, does sand do that where you guys are from? Like, what is?
As you are dusting down your beard, you are noticing all the sand is also gradually making its way out.
not a fan.
Flip the table. Throw it on the. Is there? I'm assuming there's a table
There's a
in here
small
somewhere.
coffee table, yeah. It has like a very like ornate vase on it. You just smash it as you flip it over. It's just
I-
there,
is it like a-
splattered
I'm
on the
a
wall.
Try to
Can
wedge
I like
it in the door.
grab? Can I? You said it's like 40 feet away, right?
Yes.
So it would take me like 12 seconds,
Yeah.
a little longer to grab it, to go into that tavern and actually just grab something to put against this door.
I would not advise that.
I would not advise that.
Okay. All right. I won't do it. Is there like a barrel outside or something?
No. At that point, Tiny Stan comes back inside as you're seeing from behind the doorframe, peering at 12 heads, a large, half-elven woman that's just there on the side with a cigarette, or in this case, let's just call it what it is, a pipe. A pipe filled with a very strange smelling herb. Shut the fuck up. And they're just looking as Tiny Stan grabs a literal plank of wood, placing it directly underneath the doorknob, and starts to cast a spell. Vines wrap around the door frame, as it is now fastened with vine growth.
I'm looking for the broom closet.
Can I
You see a
Ask
tiny
him-
closet.
can I ask him
Does he
what
have
he's
rooms?
doing?
Yes.
I want to ask him what he's doing.
I'm making sure whatever the fuck that thing is out there, it can't come in here.
How are you doing that? What's
I'm
it's
using
just a little
magic.
bit of- It's a little bit of brush. It's a little bit of sticks and twigs. It's not gonna do anything.
He
Nature
looks
is
at
strong
you
with
and
this one.
casts it on you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw disadvantage.
Oh, no. What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Tiny Stan is not having any of your shit.
Look, we know I don't like I don't jive with nature. It's not my thing.
You're about to be covered in it.
I rolled a nat 20 and a fucking 6.
You, for a moment, as you say that, he just does a finger gun at you, as you just see vines come out of the woodwork, wrapping around your feet, as you are now technically in difficult terrain.
Try me again, bitch. See where that gets you.
Tiny
What?
Stan, Tiny Stan, we're here to help.
I believe the tiny man.
Why has the cleric stolen my brooms?
He's just sweeping up a little bit.
I'm sweeping up all the sand.
Are you sweeping it away from the door or under the door?
I mean, if there's room under the door, I'm gonna sweep it out
You're
under the
like
door if I can.
very awkwardly trying to pull it out as the elven mother comes up to you and just like grabs the broom. Do any of you speak Elvish?
No.
Nope.
I do not. Nope.
So you literally hear just that.
What is Sylvan? Is it Sylvan? Is Sylvan Elvish?
Sylvan is more fays,
Whoa.
fairies, and things in between. Elves have their own language because, you know, bourgeoisie-looking cunts. But they have their own language.
Yep.
As she just takes the broom, tosses it to the side using mage hand, and just prodigitates the ground.
Marashi.
She just stares at all of you.
Marshal Stan. What's your luck here?
I looked at my penguin. I'm just like, you know what the fuck she's saying? I don't.
The penguin looks at you back.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I didn't think so.
Apologies for my wife. She doesn't speak common.
And you just hear him speak back to her in Elvish. And you just eventually get into the fucking thing. You are taken into a large kitchen with a very long table, several chairs, specifically 12 kid-sized ones, 2 adult ones, and they bring in another 4 adult-sized chairs, one of which they have their large dog sitting upon. It is basically a Saint Bernard just sitting on this chair.
Okay. I don't get a chair, right? I don't.
No, you also get a chair. It is very awkward.
How do can I like politely decline the chair and just like kneel as a horse would, you know, like tuck my legs under?
Sure. Roll me a charisma check to see if it's done politely or if they think you're refusing their hospitality.
I'm gonna be an ass. I have a -1 charisma.
Oh, fuck me. Do the rest of
Let's
you
see
sit,
how it
by the
goes.
way?
Oh, I got a 16. I got a 16.
Okay, you're good. They're like,
I
yeah,
politely
that,
sit.
you politely sit. Alright, and
Shit.
alright.
Like under my breath, I'm like, I could have made a chair better.
I'm gonna roll for one of the kids. The kid does hear you as he turns over and leans next to you. You good?
All right.
Oh.
I set out. I start getting out my tools just to prove this kid wrong. I'm about to make.
You're
a
in the
better
middle
chair.
of a kitchen and you want to make a
There's an
chair.
invasion. There's an invasion right now. Let's not.
I'm one track mind with my. I'm a engineer. I'm about to make a better chair.
Make siege equipment. We got flying monsters coming in.
As you guys say that, you're beginning to hear now just almost like a rain hitting the windows and the walls. Just slowly badgering at it for a few moments as it gets thicker like hail. Do you look out the windows?
I want.
I'm busy
to
making a
send
chair.
I want to send my penguin to look out.
Okay. Your penguin jumps off your shoulder, jumps on the thing,
Yeah.
jumps up on the higher thing as Tiny Stan looks at you. What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit?
Shit! That's my fucking pride and joy!
Well, these are my pride and joy as he just gestures wildly at all his children.
And so wait, all right. So wait, does my penguin get to look outside or?
The penguin looks outside, and you just see its eyes from this red go to like, oh shit, white.
Okay, all right. And so, but while it's doing that, I'm gonna summon my cannon. I feel like it lasts for an hour. I feel like this is something that
Sure.
needs to happen.
You summon your cannon, putting it over to your side, as the entire family suddenly gets out weapons from underneath the table.
Yeah,
Daggers,
yeah, so
forks, swords, pitchforks,
the
a repeating
the cannon
crossbow.
is going. It's gonna be I have to declare this now. It's going to be a flamethrower cannon. I feel like this is not the right. Actually, no. It's gonna be a force ballista cannon, and it's going. And it's obviously I have to declare whether or not it has legs. It does have legs, but they're like kind of like spider legs, and they can like interlock on the bottom.
Okay.
So it's on my back. So it crawls up me, sits on my
Okay.
back where like a human would sit, and the legs interlock on the bottom. And,
Okay.
and I pull out my crossbow and I start like it. I say crossbow, but I infuse it. It looks mechanical. It looks like a rifle, but it fires
Okay.
like arrows, right?
Okay.
So, all right. And so I pull it out, and I'm just like,
Why are you getting the
I'm
fucking
I
weapon
asked
in my
I asked
house?
my penguin. Yeah, I asked my penguin what it saw.
Yeah, it's seeing the
little
storm.
Stan.
Okay, no, my penguin. It can speak. It can speak the same language as I can. So
Oh,
what
I
does
thought it
say?
was telepathic. Oh, there's a big ass sandstorm coming.
It says there's a big ass sandstorm coming. Eloquently put.
There's a fucking sandstorm coming, cunt.
All right. Well, I mean, what do we do about this? Look, you seem like the professional. I don't know what to do. I'm talking to the gnome.
The children and all of them slowly put their weapons back underneath the table. Tiny Stan still has his very looks very large and comically sized compared to him blunderbuss, which was the chair leg. As it's just there in his hand, he's still holding it. He's not quite sure what to make of you lot. It's a sandstorm. Have you not left this village and been attacked by Forsaken yet?
No.
And at that
Look,
point,
we just fought a crazy creature in the tavern 40 feet away. The sand is moving by itself. Sandstorm sounds terrifying. It sounds like there's a beast coming in the ground. I want to be prepared.
that creature... Wait, that's not the voice I used for this guy.
That creature you fought outside, or rather in the tavern,
That was a sand kelp, more specifically. It's one of the many things the Forsaken effectively taints and destroys. Considering it looked still soggy, I can only assume that it's taken over the town next to us, the port. With that being said, if that's already Forsaken, boats may no longer be an option unless you want to start dealing with, you know, the albino.
What's an albino?
He must be referring to the beast I told you about.
No. The creatures that control the sand.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, you all not know anything? The albinos,
Oh,
the strange creatures with the fucking tentacles for chins. They got these really pale red eyes. And for some fucking reason they have these strange contraptions that walk on spider legs.
Like my cannon.
He looks at it, aims the blunderbuss slightly.
yes, except imagine that but 80 feet tall.
Nice.
Oh,
I am not terrified. I have.
You're
my eyes
intrigued.
light up.
You're
I have
intrigued.
so many questions. I have so many questions. I am just like-
Effectively, for context, think of it like War of the Worlds with regards to the design. Those strange,
Okay.
like the spindle walkers. Those. And, yeah, effectively, whatever those things are within the last village we were in, Calgot, Calgoth, if you want to write it down. Well, they attacked us in the middle of the night. We stood no chance. I was lucky enough to save my better half here.
You said
I see just-
Calgot?
It's Calgoth, Calgoth.
Okay. And that's where they're coming from?
Yes, it is basically an area that used to neighbor the dead zone directly.
Okay.
Alright?
Enemies come from Kalgoth. Okay.
They originated from the dead zone.
Okay.
And they began to attack from there.
Okay.
It's been about 2 months now since we last saw them. We thought we'd be safe here. I know for a fact that they don't really like the water, but they still seem to have some form of affinity with it. Almost like they can corrupt things within that area. But I'm not quite sure. For now, all you can do, enjoy some food. In the morning, we're leaving. You're free to join us. We're gonna have to go through what is now the larger dead zone. Hopefully reaching anywhere that'll have us.
Alright, I am gonna go get my food really quick because we're eating food. That sounds good. I put away my weapons.
Okay? Shall we take a smallish break, get drinks, get everything? Just take a short break?
That sounds amazing.
Alright, have you guys enjoyed the session so far?
Outside oh yeah, definitely.
Is
The-
it
the
gonna be a
voices.
short rest?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's a short rest. Yeah, it's a short rest. You guys have a meal. You don't even get to spend the hit dice. You get a free hit dice from the meal. You get like some really nice stock soup from the elven lady.
Ooh.
So you basically whatever your hit dice is, roll one for free. And we're gonna be taking a short break. I'm gonna go quickly get a piss and get some more water because I am running low. We'll be right back.
I rolled an 8, so back to max health.
Nice.
I wasn't that hurt.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah, I only took that one.
Is he actually just power posing? You can't. Really? Okay, cool. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Yep. But this boss is he? Fuck! Oh shit!
What did you do? Did you fall down?
Yes. I was too busy looking at the chat. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? There's a secret way to beat this section. Try not getting shot. Oh, fuck off. Let's try this again. Brandon! I'm sorry, the term is deaf! I'm done. Nope, nope, I'm... You stroke his shoulders very sexually.
And bad.
And I'm gonna say Crow is very, very like the fuck about this.
Sean, wait, arousal check.
Oh god.
17.
Fuck's sake. For those that don't know how the arousal check works, the higher the number, the more. Yes, very professional. Thank you.
Oh yeah. I think they're just here for an objective. Destroy the non-active message.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Hello everyone. Whilst my comrades and compatriots are currently, well, not fucking here. For those who are unaware, or for those who came in a bit late, this entire session will be recorded. It will eventually probably be edited down by Jazzy. This is potentially a long-form campaign. I can't guarantee anything. It heavily depends on the players and everything. But I do hope you're enjoying it. This is, again, the equivalency of the first step in the direction I've been wanting to take for a very, very long time. So hopefully, we will also be seeing more D&D content. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for Caspanda for the raid. It's fucking massive. I really do highly appreciate it. Next one, Mr. Campaign. Feeling you might be
What?
interested to know. One moment, I'm just talking to my audience whilst you guys were going. Sorry, I think I didn't mute on Discord.
Sorry.
It's okay. Feeling you might be interested to know that this campaign is actually based off it. That is actually what that campaign is based off of. You already have a bit of info with that, regards to that. Lucid Lucius, hello there. We're still waiting for my compatriots to come back, but actually I did ask your R2 fellow co-host about you were busy getting a sandwich? Are you getting a sandwich? What the fuck are you eating, Jazz?
I ordered Wagamamos.
Okay. Yes, the pirate one.
This is like my birthday meal because I didn't have one yesterday, so I ordered so much. But this is a mushroom bun currently, like a bao bun.
There we go. Alright. But I did ask your two fellow compatriots, are you enjoying the campaign so far? This is kind of my gift to Jazzy as well for his birthday, because I couldn't get anything done in time because I'm working on other orders.
Don't stop it.
I am
You did-
absolutely having
You're
a
my
great time.
DM. You're doing more than enough already.
Yeah.
Your campaign, I can already tell, is of a quality that is not normally seen by DMs.
I do use a lot of homebrew, as you can even tell by the first monster you fucking encountered. That is my own creation. It is the equivalency of what I want to call a Kelpie, although it is not based off of the Japanese lore Kelpie. It is basically a golem made of sand and kelp that has been effectively corrupted. But we'll get more into that at a later point. For now, whilst you're eating, you do gain a hit dice back if you want to roll it for free, Jazz, because you are given a nice thick soup that gives you a
What
free
is,
hit dice.
What is damage?
Oh, you didn't take that? You eat the soup, you're like, I feel like I'm not getting a benefit from this.
What is I feel like I can make this soup better.
You put some salt in it, it completely ruins it. You then begrudgingly eat the rest of your meal.
I blame it not on the fact that I put salt in it, but that their cooking ware that they cooked it in was not advanced enough.
It's literally like those old school like copper cooking utensils and everything. Like they're so
It was
clear.
like a gas oven. Oh. Wait, Rexor, your mic died. What happened?
What? Did it die? Hello?
Oh, it did, but you're back.
No, I
now.
hear you.
Oh,
Fuck.
he cut out for me for a minute. Okay, well, fuck me.
Alright,
Maybe I need better tech.
Alright, it's all good. Alright, so far. Also, for those that are unaware, I don't know if you guys saw the animation at the start. That was for an old production series I used to do called The Filthy 20. It was basically meant to be like a series of campaigns specifically belonging to it. I said might as well use it for this one, so we can even like label it, since I know Jazzy wants to upload them on his end as well. Enjoy. The music in it is not something you'll find. It's an original composition. Please do not steal. Thank you. No stealery in my cappuccino. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's get back into it. Unless, do you want a few minutes to eat your wagamama? The elvish lady comes up behind the strange centaur as she leans in close to your ear, speaking perfect common.
Wait, just really quick. This is a we've like taken a long rest, right?
You've taken a short rest.
a short rest. Okay,
Short rest
all
for
right.
now.
Don't tell the gnome. I can speak perfectly clear. I just don't want to sleep with that little bastard. But with
know,
you...
she needs to roll like a stealth check because I'm about to blow my gasket. She whispered to the wrong person. I am.
She is holding
amazed.
something sharp to your back.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I'm just like I am. Like what?
You're there like, what? And then you feel it kind of nick you in the spine.
But a creature with
Okay,
4
okay.
legs, one can only assume what it has between, yes?
I don't know if I should say anything. I just kind of like. I'm just kind of scared.
Meet me in the children's room in 5 minutes.
as she just slowly walks away as you see a large butcher knife slowly going back up her sleeve. And you're just
Okay.
there, left to eat.
Dude, I should have had my penguin fucking like aim its force cannon at her back. Been like, who are you trying to sneak up on?
Surprise, bitch! The penguin's there looking at you like,
I was looking. I need a name for my penguin. I asked Foxy, but she doesn't.
Pingu.
She can't come up with one. No, it's not gonna be Pingu.
Robo Pingu.
You know what? I'm gonna call it.
Steam.
I'm gonna call it Moon. After no wait, that's dumb because you're a Moon Paladin. Your ego couldn't take that.
I'm fine.
Wait, how about Clockwork or Cog?
Wait, a Clockwork or what?
Cog.
Cog.
C-O-G.
Cog? I quite like Cog the Kanguin. Oh my god. Cog the Penguin. Yeah, all right. No, it sounds like Pog. I can't. I'm gonna name it one of the cat names that Foxy and I picked out. I'm gonna name it Spud.
You're gonna name it Spudnik?
No, just Spud.
Just Spud. Alright.
All right, I'm just gonna look at as like that person creeps away. I'm gonna look over at Spud, and just be like, "Why didn't you do anything?"
He just looks at you and literally brings up his flippers and does the whole fucking, well, not Danny DeVito, the fucking John Travolta thing. Like, fuck you want me to do?
It does that. It's just like no threat detected. I'm just like,
I have no idea what you are insinuating. I couldn't hear anything.
oh my gosh. I'm like, god damn, Spud. All right. So I only have a couple minutes. Is that woman out of the room now?
Yeah, she's completely left.
Where are these two?
Oh, they're right next to you. They're like 5 feet apart from you.
Oh, okay. So they didn't see it though.
No, she rolled high enough on her stealth check that only you could hear it. They're busy.
But they didn't hear like lean into my ear.
They saw her do that, they just didn't pay attention. They were too busy forking down literal chunks of beef into their throat.
All right, so and
I
everyone
was
else.
hurt. I'm taking a rest.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
that's
all right. Is everyone else is around this table right now?
Yes, the children and as well as Tiny Stan.
Fuck, I don't know what to do. All right, who's the smarter one of these two? Fuck, I don't know. Probably the paladin. I'm gonna lean over to the paladin. Oh no, he's lawful. I mean, do I know that yet? How long have we been traveling together?
I'll say you've been traveling together exactly 15 hours.
Okay, I don't know him that well. I was gonna kind of look over at these two and be like, I'm just, you know what? No, I don't need a reason. I'm just gonna excuse myself. I'm just gonna be like, excuse me, I just need to go check on my tools. I'm just gonna like back up a little bit.
He's gonna go for little ponies.
And I'm gonna look at Spud, and I'm gonna like, Spud, keep an eye on things here for me. Entertain the children. I'm just gonna walk away.
Gale's just gonna raise his hand before you leave.
Oh, okay. Yes. I
Is
just look
Spud
at
in
you.
charge?
Yes. Spud is in charge. And I look at Spud. I'm like, yeah. And I just kind of nod at him.
You know I'm still here and they still have a gun.
Oh, obviously you're in charge. Just mean out of our core group. This is your
I
home. I'm
like-
sorry, Tiny Stan.
I have like
This is your
Uncle.
domain.
I have like 10 guns. I'm not intimidated by his gun.
It is oddly comical next to him.
The cannon is still on my back. I can't. It's there for an hour. I'm not getting rid of it. Like, it's on my back. Like.
Alright.
I go back to my soup.
Good soup.
Nice.
Mm,
He's like, yeah,
good
good. All right, that's fine. So Spud does his Spudly thing, and like I don't know, analyzes the composition of the soup or some shit. And I'm gonna, I guess, go into the children's room. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know why she picked the biggest motherfucker to go in there. But
Why do you
I know
think she
why.
did? I'll give you a hint real quick. Let me just quickly go to regular cam for this.
oh no.
Maybe that could be why. I'm not fucking
man.
sure. There.
All right, bro. She's so small, dude. She's gonna be like a fucking cock sleeve.
Yep.
She might
At
as
a
well be
game, Jazzy, we need
Do you?
allies.
Okay, I'm gonna say
need
this now.
allies.
We're not gonna
Looks legit.
describe this. Needless to
Oh
fucking
yeah,
say.
fade to black, but Jazzy, we need allies.
I mean,
Um,
look. If I can make her my ally, I will. But I think she might be dead. Just
You are
That's
there.
just what the dice would have to
I have a
decide.
horse penis, and that's not an exaggeration. That is not. I'm not like, yeah, the horse cock. No, I have a real horse cock.
Can we clip that without context, please?
Someone clip
Just
that.
clip that
Someone
without
clip that.
context. That I have a horse penis.
I
Fucking-
don't know if she knows what she's dealing with here.
It fades to black. I'm going to ask you, Jazzy, to roll me 3 constitution checks to see how long you last.
3 constitution checks. All right.
Yeah.
Got this.
All right. Let's go, baby. You know what? Let's do these 3 die. All right.
And
Oh,
she's
oh,
gonna roll a
guidance.
stealth check.
Wait, I have to roll a stealth check too?
No,
She is.
she's the one
No.
gagging you.
Do we have
Oh,
to set in
no.
Do we have to set in
Uh,
the paladin to
Okay,
lay on
okay,
hands?
okay. I got, for my 3 constitution checks, I got a 3, and then a 14 and a 17.
Alright, you started off a bit rough, you hit it at the end goal. You have been thoroughly gagged using, more than likely, a large teddy bear.
The children's teddy bear.
And yeah, you were successfully romping in the background as they're eating the soup. You guys are done from your lovemaking. You now have an ally, I guess. This is not what I expected. This is really not how I expected the session to go.
That's
But
all you're doing.
as all things
I didn't even
begin,
try and seduce her.
I know, she's just really fucking lonely.
What? Does she have a
I'm-
husband?
Actually, I did roll for it. You all hear a large crack from inside the children's room.
Oh.
Jazzy, you look up, and one of the windows has cracked open. Sand is beginning to creep in, forming
I
a
cast
large...
I cast a cantrip mending.
You instantly cast the cantrip mending, okay?
Yes.
The glass begins to seal as a few sand particles effectively like Gary's mod physics against the glass before somehow managing to get out.
Okay.
As
Most
the rest
useful
of
use
you
of
are
mending I've
there.
ever seen.
That's the best fucking use of mending, Jesus. As from outside, as you are beginning to wrap up, getting your pants back on, Tiny stands like, "Oh, fuck was that? Oi, hon, yeah, okay." And you just hear from under you, "I'm perfectly fine." Oh fuck, I'm sliding. Oh shit. Fuck.
I don't know. What do I don't understand what she's saying. I can't back her up on this. I just let her do all the talking.
She's speaking in Elvish, so it was more like, it's fine.
I don't know how the gnome's alive, Jake. I
It's
don't
an
know.
elf. It's not a
not a
gnome.
gnome,
The
it's an
wife
elf.
is a
It's
half
an elf.
elf. The wife is a half elf.
Oh, she's a half elf. Okay, that's
Half gnome, half elf.
All right, all right.
That's a
Which
little
half?
better.
Yeah.
Hey, look, wait, it's a little better though.
Jesus Christ. But yeah. You managed to avoid another potential encounter. You guys have a long rest. You are left to your own devices. As you are given a small room just outside what is the equivalency of a large carriage room or a garage as we now know it. And
Okay.
yeah. You have large bales of hay to sleep on, a few supplies in the background if you need them, as you
Right.
are seeing Tiny Stan and his family gather their belongings in large sacks.
Wait, why are they gathering? Yeah, are they gathering their belongings
They're
to leave us
evacuating.
here while we're sleeping? Like I don't.
No, they're
No, we're
leaving in the
going with
morning
them.
once the storm passes.
Oh, okay, all right.
I would like to use my powerful build, my Goliath strength and size to help them move as much as the luggage and help them pack up things and just organize things, assist in any way that I can.
Okay, that's very friendly of you. I'm gonna make you do me a survival check, actually.
Very well.
This is to see if you notice some things that they're missing that you're like, oh, this can be useful, this can be useful.
Oh, I got an
tell-
11.
I tell Spud to go help as well while I tinker.
Spud is the canonical name for your penguin.
Yes.
Just double checking. The penguin kind of waddles over as you just hear from the other room. I believe that your life will not be one of much value within this quest. Potentially, you will be a good meal. What the fuck?
Spud, stop.
Spud.
That's Spud is like Spud knows they're in a D&D game.
Spud is me being a cunt.
Spud knows what's up.
Okay.
Spud is that one developer in the game that just sends messages awkwardly to the player.
Yeah, I know. Wait, look. I just need to read to you. Alright, I don't mind you doing all these funny things with Spud, but just so you don't fuck me over personally, let me read to you this. The homunculus is friendly to you and your comrades, and it
They're not
obeys
comrades.
and it obeys your commands. That's the only one I wanted to read to you.
Okay. It obeys begrudgingly. Perpetually begrudgingly. Alright.
As long as it does it in a friendly manner.
Alright, so you're gonna be helping you got a 17 on your survival check?
11,
11.
not 17.
Alright. With an 11, you are kind of like helping them pack. You are good enough with knots. So, example, the kids that have physical potato sacks and stuff like that as a backpacks, you're able to tie them up in such a way where they can physically like drape them along their back without them having a chance of spilling out. And with us, what shall you be doing, Trouble?
I think I'm gonna help find the best stuff in the pantry to bring. Maybe sample a few ales if they have a variety. No, bring the best stuff. Leave the
Okay.
worthless stuff
You
behind.
you begin to kind of going over. Roll me a survival check as well.
Survival check. That's 4. My bonus is a +3. So that's a net 1.
Okay.
Nat 1.
With a nat 1, you begin gathering the most worthless shit in the house, making a separate bag for it. You've like got table scraps that have already gone moldy. You have like cutlery, which are like forks bent backwards. You have just plates which have been smashed that you found, and you're like, we could potentially use these as ninja rocks.
Wait,
Wait,
can I roll a perception check to see if I see him doing this?
No, because you're in the garage.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Probably taking a few sips in between, so it's only gonna get worse. But I've
no.
food and drink.
You're
so-
just literally gathering an entire equivalency of a rubbish bag worth of shit. Like, it's so
I just
fucking
assume he's
worthless.
sweeping.
Yeah, you just think he's sweeping. You don't even gather. It's like, are you cleaning? We're leaving. Who gives a shit?
Okay, I'm
Oh.
going to no, I'm gonna go they're helping out. Spud is helping out. Kinda. I'm gonna go and I guess like I want to inspect the vessels at which they're carrying. So like I don't know if they're using boxes, sacks, barrels, whatever they're packing up in, like suitcases, whatever. I want to inspect those, make sure they're not shit. And if they
Okay.
are, I want to cast like mending. And if they are, excuse me, and I mean if they're not shit, regardless of whether they're not, I cast mending to help them, and then after that, I want to offer my bag of holding to
Okay.
help carry whatever supplies we need.
As you're doing your thing, over to the side, you notice that more than anything, they seem to be packing them in potato sacks, specifically. And even then, it is questionable at best. It's very clearly that they don't have much. They're moving from place to place, so a lot of their belongings have had to be left behind. You offer them this bag of holding, which the kids all kind of like look at in awe.
Okay.
The child, one of the children specifically, jumps into the bag of holding.
Okay, I immediately, or as fast as I can without having to roll a check, grab the child from out of the bag of holding and say, no, don't do that. You will die.
As you pull the
Hey,
child,
Elegant.
as you pull the child back, you see for a moment his eyes glazed over.
No, fuck off. We're not.
I've seen terrible things. Oh, oh God. Why are there so many things in this bag? Feels like a never-ending void.
Oh my
So
God, I set the-
cold.
I
So
set the child
cold.
down. I set the child down and I say, use this as a lesson to not go where you're not supposed to. And I just-
I
I'd
need
like
an
to cast
adult.
guidance on him.
He needs a miracle at this point. But yes.
Say a little prayer to the silver flame and say, may the silver flame get that image out of your head, I hope. Let's just
Sure. I'll allow that.
no, I'm pretty sure it does not work that way. This is just Galich doing his little thing trying to help. Probably not gonna work, but we'll see.
Alright.
God. Yes, I have a bag of holding, Jake Doom, because I made one myself.
Artificer powers, go!
Oh yes.
Go, go, Artificer! We got a cannon and a bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
That-
Alright, so
I
offered
as
them the bag
you
of holding and pulled
they
the
do
child
take
out.
the bag of holding, they put the majority of the children's bags in there, which they desperately fucking needed.
Right.
And even then, you just are kind of left to your own devices for a while. But as our lovely cleric is rummaging through the basement of this compound, you find a large chest, embroidered in gold and other colors such as purple and satin. Do you open it?
Would I open it? I think I'm only looking for food and ale and stuff, so I don't.
Moldy shit.
Oh fuck, this shit's
Best
too
food
high
in- best
quality!
food in the house. No, I think I'm gonna go back up and ask them if they need anything from that chest. That nice fancy chest they have down there. Just open it.
Tiny Stan is there with a large rucksack as he turns to you. That came with a house. Wait, the wrong voice.
Came with the house, so go nuts. I don't fucking know. Might have something useful in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
No trash. Look for useful things.
Wait. Do we all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look for useful
No,
things.
wait. I said wait.
There could be something useful in there.
Can I use identify on the chest? Does that work?
It looks like a complete ordinary chest to you.
Are you talking about the spell identify?
I use that as a ritual, by the way, so that's fine.
You spend 10 minutes as the cleric's just there fucking rain dancing. What do you do?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, no. Let me look at this chest. I'm like,
We're
craving
in
it.
a hurry to get packed up and out of here. I don't know if we
Yeah.
have time for 10
You
minutes
spend
of
the
ritual
spell slot
casting.
or he opens it.
What? Okay, fine. Just let him. All right, fucking. Let's let him open it.
You open it for a moment. As you look inside, a strange pearl seems to be nestled in the middle of it.
It's garbage. Just leave it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Pearls. I don't know. Would I have any idea what that could be? Just at a glance.
As you are left there contemplating, the bottom ruptures outwards. As this pearl turns into a long, pink
Okay.
tongue wrapping around you. As you are pulled into a mimic. The rest of you upstairs just hear the equivalency of... Wait. One sec.
Can I
That's- that's-
precast Spare Dying on myself?
I'll say you can, yeah.
Has it been an hour? Is my cannon still around?
Oh,
No,
we
it's
took a
been
long
over
rest.
an hour. It was a long rest, my dude.
Oh, okay, it was a long rest. Okay. Well.
So you guys just hear like something metallic falling as he's going to take
gonna
6
rush
points of damage.
downstairs.
6.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
6? Oh,
Yep.
that's not good. That's not good. Should we do the old initial rune?
Initiative, yeah, let's go. Initiative. And you can tank both Jig Doom and Runako for that one.
I got an 8.
Thank you guys out there for. I got a 12 for Galich.
Yeah, alright. And lastly,
5.
oh my god!
Get sucked into
this is so
mimic.
fun.
Rolls a 5. We
Oh,
will
the
save
mimic
you.
goes first.
We will avenge you.
I mean, there's a giant fucking horse right next to me.
Alright. So, you take 4 points of damage during its first turn. As of this point, the mimic starts growing large legs protruding outwards, lifting you off the ground. Huge muscular arms protruding from either side.
Beefy chest.
Bro, I don't know what kind of fucking
Dark Souls
I don't know
3
what
mimic.
difficulty a mimic is. I don't know if I should like go all out for this.
Yes.
No, you don't know. Gotta guess it. Because we probably have more stuff to fight today.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm.
There's the whole adventure, but we have to save our good cleric here. So
Do we?
Do we though?
At this
Do
point,
we?
I don't know.
Do we really?
trouble and
Jesus
danger.
fucking Christ!
I have a backup
Like-
character.
Oh my god.
I don't want to fight with a chicken. Let's save trouble.
Well, you're already fighting with a chicken by the sounds of it.
I mean, I kind of picked the best name for this character, I noticed.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because he's in trouble.
Alright, well, so wait, what is the so the mimic just what? Spends its turn growing limbs?
Yes, that's his whole turn, yeah.
Alright, I obviously fucking shoot my crossbow.
You shoot your
Oh,
crossbows.
we're. Oh, I thought we were
damn.
downstairs.
Well, because I went down there with him, right, to check out the sound.
Yes, you did.
Or- Yeah, so.
At that
Okay.
point, Bonglu, you would start making your way down, so you'd have your turn next rotation.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I back up,
Mhm.
like as far away again, just backing up, gaining some distance, shoot my fucking crossbow at this thing. So
Okay.
Right
I,
up the stairs.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, well,
Sorry,
fucking hell.
sorry, I keep saying light crossbow. My rifle. I shoot my
Okay,
rifle.
you shoot your
at-
fucking rifle. See if you hit. Come on.
So I got I got a nat 20.
You
So
hit.
and that is a 1d8 plus 2, but how do you do your crit?
Oh, you double the total damage.
So you just double the final total? Okay.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
yeah, because I know some people just say add another like die, right?
No, always double. Even if you get a 1,
Alright.
at least you deal 2 damage.
Alright, here we go.
I can see Jazzy wanking.
Okay, I literally rolled it. I rolled my 8. That's plus 2. That's 10.
20
So
points
that's
of
20
damage. The mimic is already bloodied, as now it is Bonglu who just comes downstairs
No.
and
It's
What?
now fucking Spud's turn.
Spuds there. Does he take a
Okay,
full
Spud.
action dodge again?
Spud. I can make Spud attack with a bonus action because I don't have my cannon, and I'm like Spud, combat mode, and its fucking eyes go red. It's fucking like chest opens up. It's like a force cannon, and it's just fucking.
I heard force skin for a moment.
And Spud is Spud is there, and I'm like Spud attack, and then it fucking shoots its force cannon, which
Okay.
does. What is that? What's that noise?
What
Is
noise?
that just me? I don't know.
That's just
Yeah.
Oh
you.
man. Oh,
You're
it's
having
just
a
me. What the
stroke.
fuck? Sorry. Anyway, so Spud shoots its force cannon
Alright.
at this thing using force strike. So it's a ranged weapon attack using my spell modifier to hit. So my spell modifier is a plus 5. Come on, Spud. That's 12. So plus 5, that's 17. Does that hit?
17. 17 does hit. Roll for damage.
Yes. Okay, so that is going to be a D.
Sorry, I was double checking
4.
some details. Mm-hmm.
So that's 1d4. That's a 2 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 4. So that's another 4 damage.
Alright. Also another 4 damage. Okay, very good amount of damage. Up next, we have Z's. Bone Glue, you've just come downstairs. You see the creature there. Fuck you. If you've ever played Dark Souls 3, you know exactly what this is.
Yes.
I get it.
At least you didn't see a crossbow bolt or whatever coming at you again. So I'm restrained.
You are technically restrained. Roll me a strength saving throw to try and break out. With disadvantage because you're already grappled.
Yeah, okay, not one.
Oh, fuck me. You
That's a
somehow
3.
managed to go completely inside the mimic as you're just, as it's chewing you, your face can be seen inside. But yeah, you take some more damage. You take 6 points of damage. 6. There. It's now its turn. It's gonna go up to Jazz's character whilst you're still inside it, as it's going to try and sweep to consume him as well. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes, because you're technically on the floor with it.
Does Spud need to as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
TPK to mimic.
I got an unnatural 20.
Nice. We call that a filthy 20.
And, actually, yeah, unnatural 20, and then Spud gets a
sandwich right in the mouth.
He has to look up Spud stats.
Yeah, and Spud gets a Dex plus 2 plus PB, so that's a 4. That's a 12.
What, 12? Okay. You don't. Yeah, Spud is now inside with trouble as you're just there for a moment, like, oh god, oh god, I am being amalgamated by slime, oh god, what the fuck? And then out of nowhere, this is not beneficial. What the fuck?
No!
I see. How much hit points does Spud have?
How many hit points does Spud have?
Yeah, I need to roll.
Oh, fuck me. So Spud has an armor class of 13.
Okay, to auto
natural
hits.
armor. So that's a natural armor, and then has 1 hit point
Oh,
plus my intelligence modifier, which is plus 3, so that's 4. Plus my artificial level, which is also 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 hit points.
I need to roll 2d6 of damage.
Uh-oh.
I believe.
Statistically.
Oh my god, yeah, it's fucking dead.
Spud is dead?
I just okay. Look at the dice tray. That's 2 6s.
Yeah.
God wanted this fucking penguin to die.
No, Spud!
Okay, I'm gonna be nice. How much is its total
No, it's
HP?
okay.
Did you
I
say
can just-
7?
no. I can just
7.
remake them. It's fine.
Ah,
Don't worry
fuck.
about it.
Then
Spud
yeah,
never
as
really
you're
dies.
there, oh no, this is not Bunrufu and just like disintegrates into the mimic's juices.
No, fucking Spud!
Wait, you have inspiration. Do you want to reroll for Spud?
No.
Are you gonna burn it for Spud?
I know,
Okay.
I know. I can remake
You
Spud.
can.
I'm not
You
too
can remake
worried.
Spud. Alright.
No.
And just like that, our first technical PC death? Question mark? Question mark? Jesus Christ. Up next, Bone Glue. You are finally down. You just saw Spud get yoinked and consumed. There's Jazzy there like, what do you do?
Did I see the light in Spud's eyes go out?
You just see for a moment Spud's eyes just...
With tears welling in my eyes, I lift my warhammer into the air, globe it with radiant energy, and charge forth, yelling, "For Spuds!" And I'm
Okay.
going to whack this guy. And now that I have spell slots again, I will
I really
add,
want you to roll the nat one so badly just to make this an epic fail.
I
Can you
don't want to roll
imagine?
that one. I want to hit him and crit him. So I'm going to smite with this, and now I'm going
Okay.
to roll with my Warhammer.
Okay.
That'll be a 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay, hits. It hits. Alright.
All right. So that will be for one-handed. That's 5 damage plus the D8 of radiance, of radiant damage.
Mhm.
Another 7. So 5 bludgeoning, 7 radiant.
Very good.
12 total.
12 total. The creature is almost dead. See, since the creature has been rattled, you are allowed another strength saving throw, this time without disadvantage.
Yes.
14.
You managed to break out. You are finally
Yay!
out, and since you broke out, you are given one singular attack of opportunity.
That's just a basic melee attack, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Bravo! You're
strike it with my mace. What's that?
Fuck are you?
Um,
Just fucking
16.
swipe it. With 16, you do hit. Roll for damage.
8.
How do you do this? Or do you want me to describe it to your choice?
I'm just gonna smash right down on it.
You managed
Well,
to.
Like a nutcracker.
Well, man,
just-
it has grown legs, right?
Mhm.
It has grown legs.
Yes.
How tall is it?
It's like a 10-foot tall creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Taller
swipe
than
at
me.
it. I'm gonna swipe at its ankles.
You fucking break its
secret.
ankles, bringing it down to its knees as you finally get the finishing blow directly through the middle, the chest cracking, its entrails now exposed to the air, smells sickly sweet.
Sweet.
Yes.
I am gonna go like rummage around inside of its corpse mouth and pull out the pieces of Spud.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down in the corner for a minute.
How bad
You
you
proceed
hurt?
to rock back and forth in the corner. Roll me an existential crisis check.
It's that.
A wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I'm good at wisdom. That's a 16.
Okay. You manage to fight off an existential crisis. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Jazzy begins to just pulling things out of the very moist orifice of this once beautiful creature that you've massacred. This extreme specimen of human strength. As you've managed to find all the parts, you find the now broken remains of Spud.
I shed a tear and I put the remains of Spud, I like wrap them up so I don't lose them, and I put them in my bag of holding
Okay.
with all the other shit from the gnomes, and I go upstairs and I ask them if I can have an hour.
It is still almost daybreak. You have. Why am I going Russian?
It's still almost daybreak. You still have an hour. It's fine. Go for it.
Thank God. I immediately. There's nothing else on the table, right? But if there is anything on the table, I just sweep it away, and I put the
A
remains of Spud on the
singular
table.
child-sized soup bowl has been smashed to the ground. Little Timmy, who you previously managed to stab with a fucking javelin, is there. He had just finally managed to hobble his way home and out of the bathroom after a massive panic-induced shit. He's there, looks at you, soup's everywhere, meat on the ground. But why?
And I just ignore him. I pull out my tools and Spud's remains, and I just set to work.
You've made an enemy today, Jazzy. You've made an enemy.
You made an ally and an enemy.
Little Timmy will remember this.
Okay, look, the enemy I made, I'm friends with his mom.
Shut the fuck up, you're grounded. What the fuck?
I know. But mom, he spilled my soup. Shut the fuck up. Oh.
Yep. Oh god. Fucking hilarious.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'm bringing Spud back to life. I don't
You
care
bring
what you
Spud.
guys. You're having an existential crisis. I don't know what Bone Glue's doing.
Would you
gonna
like to
go
look
over
around? Oh, what would you like to do? Sorry.
Oh, I would like to go to Trouble and check his wound, see how badly he's
Oh.
hurt. How badly are you hurt, Trouble?
On a scale of 1 to how much maximum hit points do you have?
Oh, 4 to
yeah,
39.
you don't have. You don't have to tell me how many hit points you're missing. Just, am I badly wounded? Are you bloody?
Just above bloodied, so not quite bloodied yet. But
I'll say
I
you
will
can have a
lay
short
my-
rest.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
You have
Yeah,
a short
I mean,
rest.
I'm
Since you have an
using an
hour
hour.
regardless. You can, tend to his wounds, and you'd allow him to basically get 2 hit die instead of 1.
All right. Well, if we're doing a short rest, I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power to switch my Channel Divinity to a spell slot to get that spell
Okay.
slot back. And then, yeah,
Okay.
just so I'm topped off on my spells for when we fight the elements of sand.
Alright,
That's-
sounds good.
I'm kind of worried about.
No worries. Alright. These, as you slowly begin to rest your weary head, the body and the entrails of the mimic slowly begin to dissolve downwards into a slime. You're noticing certain items within the gunk. Do you wish to inspect them after your rest?
from far away, yeah. I'm not
You
gonna
look at
touch
them.
anything anymore.
Sure. From far away, you are noticing a small pouch filled with coins. This very bleached skull of a dwarf. It's very clear it's a dwarf. The beard is somehow still intact. And what seems to be a rolled up parchment paper that is semi-eroded and acidified, so there are holes in it.
Okay.
Also,
Nice.
roll me a general intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Yes.
11.
That's enough. You know that the mimic entrails are actually something used in cuisine.
Oh,
They are actually used for cooking. That's not me making shit up, that's an actual thing.
then I'm gonna take the good bag.
Alright, you
That's
just
actually-
do you have a glass vial? You find an old wine bottle and you start shoving it in.
Yeah.
Just
probably,
fucking packing that shit.
Okay, I just want to ask. I don't know how you would determine this,
Mhm.
so I want to ask you. Obviously, because I was able to get all of the remains back, I can just fix it. But if I do lose any important parts of the remains, depending on what it is, I can just do it. What really matters is the core. So the core of my penguin boy, Spud. But if I somehow lose the core of Spud, that's when I have to use 100, a gem of 100 gold value or whatever.
I'm gonna
to,
ask
to
you.
remake the-
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you in
and
this case to roll me a percentile dice. You have to roll over 70 for the core not to be damaged.
Okay. So when what? When how?
Percentile.
What?
The
Percentile.
2d10.
All right. I will use this percent die. You said I
These
need to
two
roll
jazz.
over a 70%.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. This is I really hope. Yeah, I didn't wanna cheat. So
It's completely fine, thank you.
Oh
You
my
actually,
God, there's a pearl.
since you actually
on.
called out a rule that I didn't know, I don't run with a lot of artificers, you do have inspiration on top of what you have.
oh,
For being a good player.
it's a 42%.
42. The core,
Come on.
unfortunately, is fucked.
Wait, I'm using my inspiration.
Okay, you use inspiration.
What is that? What is the double zero?
It's 000.
It's 100.
Oh, is it 100?
He can't have 100x amount. It has to be 000 for 100.
That's
Well,
right.
no-
You're right. You just
Wait,
rolled
I
the
don't
lowest
understand.
you could
But
possibly
my
get.
percent die doesn't have a. Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, so basically the way percentile dice work, if it's all zeros, it's 100. If it's 001, that's 1. How much did you get?
Oh, well, I only re-rolled the percentage die. I'll re-roll the D8.
If
or
you somehow
D10.
get a 0 on that, it is 100.
There's no zero. Oh, there is a zero on this. I didn't even realize.
Fuck's sake, Chelsea.
Okay.
Jazzy.
Look at your dice.
Yeah, one job.
I got a 7.
Yeah, the
You
core
rolled a
is like
7.
completely ruined. I'm sorry.
No!
Can it be any gem though? Because there's a pearl in here.
Oh, there's a pearl?
The pearl was nothing more than a mucus ball to bait people inside, I'm afraid.
That's not good. We don't have a pearl.
We have a
You-
skull and some paper.
That's
Do you
so
read the paper? It's written in Sylvan.
Oh,
No, I
can read
don't.
Sylvan.
No, one of you does read Sylvan.
I mean, I'm probably holding it up, so if
Okay.
you want to read it.
I'm grieving. I don't see your fucking paper you're holding up.
And the cool
No.
dwarf skull.
And the dwarf skull, as you kind of like grab it and rattle it, something inside does actually make a sound. Something almost like clunking within the skull.
Plunking in the skull? I'm still
Yes.
grieving in the corner.
Something is clunking within the skull.
I'm gonna
Well,
check its eye.
Sure. You were saying, Bone Glue, before we continue?
before he does that, I want to step back a second in case it blows up and just touch
Mhm.
him with a little guidance. So a
That's got-
D4 to your next skill check in the next minute.
The skull is another mimic.
It might be stuff is attacking us around here. I just want to make sure you're safe, so I give you that little buff and then step back.
Alright, so you look into the eye socket, and within it, you find a strange object. As you slowly begin to fish it out or just turn the head to turn it around, you find within it a small seashell with a very iridescent green color.
What? I just see what's all. I see your guidance light, and I'm like, I look up. I'm like, what's going on?
You find
I
a
have a
small
found a seashell.
iridescent green shell. Do you wish to hold it up to the light?
I'm just holding it up generally into the room, maybe.
The
I-
Trying
outer
to
shell,
observe it.
the outer shell
I
of
don't
it
know what
is
to do
so thin that light manages to permeate through, as within it you can see what looks like the remains of a parchment paper. Do you pull it out?
Inside the gym?
Inside
the
of this
shell?
shell.
Yeah.
Inside of the shell, there's like as you hold it, there's very clearly a parchment paper squeezed in there.
Well, I'm like, what was that? And I pull out like some tweezers for my thieves' tools, and I'm like,
Yeah,
You
I'm handing
just-
it over.
Sure. I'm imagining Zeus is just there and out of nowhere, Jazzy. Nope. Just fucking yoink that shit.
no, he's holding it up, and I get some tweezers and like, hold it steady.
Alright. You managed to pull out the parchment paper from within. I'm gonna let you cast a free identify on this because it's not really that important. If you'd like. This
I would
is-
like to do that.
This is a shell of whatchamacallit, minor illusion. Once per long rest, you can rub this shell to cast minor illusion. It
I
does
use
not
the
count
shell
as
of a gem
taking.
worth over 100 gold.
Does not count as a gem, I'm afraid. It is technically, it's basically from a distortion crab. That's why it can cast minor illusion.
Trouble,
I just say to Trouble, I was like, get it out of my face, it's worthless.
Once
gonna
this
bring
does
back
not count as a
fun.
magical item, so it does not count to your 3 maximum magical items. Once per long rest, you can cast minor illusion. Okay?
Trouble, that's a mighty item you have there.
I don't need it. Do you want it?
I would absolutely love it.
I have no need for health.
Just hear me sobbing.
Incoherent sobbing noises.
Yeah,
I'm probably still drunk. I'm handing it over.
probably
I,
still.
I have this. I
Roll,
have this
roll
cool
me a
awesome
constitution check to see if you're still sozzled.
Check.
Con.
Con check. That's a 10.
You're beginning to sober up at this point. You're like not all the way there, you're sobering.
Yeah,
Alright.
probably after all that adrenaline stuff. Yeah.
Alright.
But I
All
Ooh.
right, I got magic shell. Galich is feeling on the top of the world, ready to go fight a sandstorm.
if it's not
Mm.
some awesome ale recipe, I don't really have need for such things. What?
Think of the ingredients that we're gonna find traveling through this uninhabited land, trying to get back to the mainland. I mean, you might be able to make ales that have never been tasted by mortals before, or you might eat
not-
some root and die.
If
from
there's
poison.
not a gym, it doesn't matter.
We'll
As you
get
guys
a
are
gem,
mentioning
I'm
this-
sorry.
Tiny Stan kind of walks in. What the fuck is all the belly aching about? Ah, fucking motherfuckers, I'm trying to sleep. Fuck.
It's
I
It's
just point
cocked.
at the ruined remains of Spud.
Spud. I mean, sorry.
What do you need? Oh, what do you need for him? Sorry, my morning voice sometimes takes over. Fuck's sake. What do you need?
Do you happen to
Jim.
have a small gym?
Of
I
what
got
it has to be
plenty.
worth 100 gold pieces.
I mean, realistically speaking, the gem's value will always shift, depending on inflation. So then again, nothing can actually... Oh god, I fucking remember having that argument with a rules lawyer years ago. It was such a pain in the ass.
Oh,
have-
that's a real argument. Oh,
That's an actual argument, and it's so annoying because you can't technically ever have a gem worth 100 gold. You go to another
you always
region, it
resort to rule
collapses because
one.
the gem is worthless. Just like, what?
Or
Rule one
technically,
is
you
DM
would have a
rule.
gym worth all the gold, right? Like,
I do have a ring here that might fit the bill. You have money for it?
I actually don't know how much money we started. Did we go over that?
You should have a pre-generated amount.
Character. Yeah, it's like 8 gold.
It's not
I
great.
don't know. I was like, I had a guild artisan start. What does that start with?
Here, give me 1 second.
Look, your friend there managed to get me back from the jaws of death. I'm gonna be nice. This time, it's not like one of you sleeping with my hot wife, so it's fine.
I choke on my
15 gold.
sobs a little bit. I'm like,
Also, you did find a small pouch of gold in the mimic. Would you like to check how much is in it?
Yeah, did we even check what was in the mimic at all?
I did
Not yet.
mention.
We've been looking at the other items so far, but you do have 15 gold, Jazzy.
All right, thank you.
From the
You
artisan
have
start.
within the pouch within the mimic. There were 46 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Trouble. Would you mind us giving this to our good artificer friend? I feel as though he's gonna need it much more than we will. Creating his tools and his spud. We need spud. And we could always just have him hold on to the gold, and if we need it later for supplies, it would just be a little easier. What do you think, Trouble?
Yeah, it's kind of my fault, and yeah, he can have it. He can store it in his bag of holding probably anyway. So
Right? You do so.
Thank you guys so much.
Just get us our leader back.
Yeah, you're right.
we need a leader back.
It's true. He's the voice of God. All right, so I tell him, like, oh no, wait, he just gives us the ring.
No,
Oh,
he's
wait, what
waiting for
happened?
some compensation.
Okay,
Compensation.
Didn't he just say that we brought him back to life?
He's
No,
not gonna
he still
charge
needs
you
to
its
be
value.
compensated.
Oh, okay. I'll tell him we have. All right, now I'll just be honest. You know what?
I got
If you
it.
give him 50 gold, he'll be
Let
happy.
me roll a charisma check myself.
Okay.
Oh,
see
50
if-
gold. We have that. We have that.
Yeah, you guys have
Oh,
50
he
gold.
says-
He's already
50
given us
gold?
a deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give
It's
him. I'll give him
100. It has a gem worth 100 in it, but since you saved his life, it's giving it to you 50.
All right. I'll
Do
give
you
him.
need any extra gold?
I'll give him the
No.
50 gold.
Okay, you're good then.
He
Alright,
hands
then
you
that gives me-
over
I have
a
11
silver
left now.
brooch.
But now I spent all the gold we basically got from that mimic.
That's fine.
That's
That's fine. We got Spud back.
Oh gosh. Thank you so much. You've shown me the true meaning of friendship this day, and I like pat him on the back and take the ring, and then I set to work. Oh no, I keep it for now. I read again. It takes a long rest to remake
Alright.
an infusion.
So you
I have
won't
to
be able to
wait.
do it for now. As he hands you the
Yeah.
ring, his wife comes from behind.
I believe it's time to go.
Anytime his wife speaks, I'm like,
It's very awkward.
you can see my butt cheeks like clench, like.
Diamonds form as
You guys don't know why, but every time she speaks, like, because you guys think she can only speak like Elvish, right? My butt cheeks just clench. I'm just like,
I believe they're called haunches.
yeah, my haunches.
So I still have this piece of paper and I can't read this shit.
Oh yeah.
Is it an important
It's
ale recipe
Sylvan.
or something like that?
What is it?
If it's not beer, I don't
You-
care.
You begin to
I
open the.
wipe my face in tears. I see it's Sylvan, which I can read. What does it say?
You might want to start writing.
Oh, fuck me. You had to say that after I literally just squeezed a lemon.
What?
Why are you squeezing a fucking lemon?
Alright, sorry, it was a lime. I lied. Okay.
That's alright.
I can take notes if you want me to do that real quick.
Yeah, I
That's
got my
fine.
pen ready. Lay it
Oh,
on
you're
me.
good? Okay.
From beneath the waves of sand, we found the temple.
From beneath.
The
I'm reading
waves.
this out loud. I'm reading this
Yeah.
out loud to them.
I'll
From
make
beneath
it right down two.
the waves of sand, we found a temple. It says we.
Yes. We found the temple.
Oh, we found the temple. Alright.
Where they were being held, frozen in time.
Where they were being held frozen in time.
Is that THYME?
No,
No,
just out of nowhere, they're
Time as in,
completely
like,
covered in time. Jesus,
we
no.
have an hour.
It only took a few days.
You said it only took a few days?
Yes.
It only took a few days.
Before it all went sideways.
Before it all went sideways. Okay.
And at that point, unfortunately, that's where the note is eroded.
Fuck. It doesn't say anything else. Can I use mend on the note?
It is an ancient parchment, you can't use mend on it.
Fuck.
Yeah, when
Right.
with mending, it has to be something semi-recent. It can't be like, ah, yes, is that the statue of David with a broken arm? Like, no, that's not gonna fucking work, is it? You physically also need the other piece of the parchment that this connects to mend it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Or if I did mend it, it would just fix the paper, but not the writing.
Yeah. It would just
Yeah.
be very awkward.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
And, yeah,
I believe it's time that we fuck off then.
All right.
the storm
so,
subsided.
While we're walking towards the like door, I'm like, and I obviously I told him that. I'm like, what do you guys make of that note?
Well, it sounds like it's sand. Beneath the waves of sand would be the dunes, maybe a desert. They're trapped, frozen in time. Maybe, I don't know, city consumed by the desert or something? Do I know
Paralysis?
anything? Could be.
I
do
I
I
will
know
ask
anything about
both.
the...
I will ask both players apart from Jazzy to please roll me a history check, because this is an old legend.
Wait. So wait. You said apart from me?
Apart from you, because you would not learn this from the dwarves.
I got a 0
I beg your
Oh,
shit-eating
nat
pardon.
one.
What?
minus 0, or nat 1 minus 1.
I
Okay.
So bad. I know nothing.
All
You
right.
forget.
You
I
forget
know
how
so
to
little.
breathe. No. All jokes aside, you start thinking, you give yourself a minor migraine as you just start a bit lightheaded after a while. I know this. Just give yourself migraine. How much did you get, Aziz?
I rolled the exact opposite, net 20.
Jesus.
So,
You remember this legend by heart then? From beneath the sand, there was an ancient temple, said to have been home to one of the most advanced civilizations of its time. They were able to construct large, entire towers within days, have some form of magical arcana that used to make huge vehicles move and stray, having nothing but people of pure health. But just as quick as they had reached this power, it all went sideways. As their entire building and civilization went to shit. Everything that they once held dear had effectively been corrupted. Strange nuances and creatures started to appear from out of the walls, paintings, and tapestries, corrupting their minds, and somehow turning them against one another. It was said that the last sane person there had set off some form of explosion that buried the entire Deadlands, protecting the rest of the continent.
So did they have good ale?
Obviously, they had good ale trouble.
They were renowned for their ale. They had the best fucking kombucha you could ever drink.
Okay, so probably that's why I picked up the book on them in the library or something like that, and read the whole thing.
There's like a singular piece of parchment that has just a singular ingredient in it. Water.
So wait, why didn't I have to roll for that?
Because you worked with the dwarves. The dwarves are renowned to effectively belittle this particular history. They were not huge fans of it, and they basically believed that they were supreme when it came to this particular time period.
Okay. I ask if this is... I mean, I'm obviously very skeptical, but I'm like, is this just a legend? Because I'm all for fucking technological advancement here.
If you had to ask me, sorry, I've been eavesdropping this entire time. There is some truth to the legend. Having lived so close to the dead zone, on often occasion we did actually find quite a lot of stuff there, including the ring you're holding.
So many spuds.
Well, more specifically as well, what's that? Nanya. As he gestures towards his wife, who kind of like looks at him confused as she starts taking off her necklace. And she kind of like hands it to him. Here, take a look at this. We found this washed up on our doorstep before everything, happened. And he holds for a moment what, like modern day, this looks like a PCB on copper.
Damn.
It's been keeping her in...
spell slot.
To identify?
Yeah.
Can you read me identify real quick?
Jazz, you want me to pull it up? Oh,
As
you
far as-
only have it as a ritual. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it learned as a spell slot right now. It's only as a ritual I can use it.
It's not prepared.
I just need to hear the exact words of identify to see if you actually can tell what this is.
Homegloom's got it.
Give me 1 second.
No worries.
You choose one object that you must touch
Oh, there we go.
throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, that's about it.
Okay, it specifies it needs to be magical. Your spell goes off, nothing happens.
A magic item or some other magic imbued object.
It's not magical. It's actually not magical.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure. I'll allow it. Sure. Yeah.
All right. Since it's not magical,
Yep. Go for it.
and I tinker, so let me see. So I got a 15.
Like 15, you are looking this thing over, like you can feel the old school wires made out of silver connecting different parts of the circuit board together. I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a fucking PCB. As you are running it through your fingers, you can't shake the feeling you've seen this before.
Okay. All right.
You
I don't know how to I don't know how to vocalize that.
history
Well, I
check.
kind of grumble. I kind of grumble to myself. Wait,
History
I make a what
check. History.
me? All
To
right,
see if you
all right,
remember
all right.
where you know it from.
All right. I got only an 11.
11. That's actually gonna be enough.
Oh my god. Okay.
You remember it during your training within your hometown.
Okay.
There was a particular building that was decrepit and falling apart, mostly used for storage. It was said to
Okay,
belong
yeah.
to the old people that lived there, specifically the strange dwarfs that were exiled due to their beliefs in this strange society. They were said to have been able to stop the process of aging somehow, using a different amount of remedies and cures, but eventually lose their life during the war. Their house was then ransacked, parts and things stolen, but the walls remained. That strange same material with the same strange wiring. With an audible low hum that always resonated within the building.
I don't really know how to vocalize that to my companions, but I grumble about seeing this somewhere in my hometown.
Deja vu.
Yeah. It was like, I know this. I've seen this before. Back when I was just a wee when I was a wee foal.
At that point, he does take back the necklace and gives it back to his wife as they begin making their way towards the Deadlands.
Okay.
As you look
I
around
throw
you...
my-
Continue. Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna throw my backpack on my back, make sure my shield and warhammer are ready
Mhm.
before I step out the door, and look to my companions and say, "I think we should step off."
I ask, I look at Trouble,
Mhm.
and then I shake my head, and I look over, and I look over instead to Gaelic, and I'm like, can you please make sure my saddlebag is strapped down?
No problem.
Yeah, it's fine.
Saddlebag. This is the hand sign for strapping a saddlebag.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, I have big giant fingers. I'm not dexterous.
Yeah, that's
let's
why
see
in
how
my
this
mind I'm like,
goes.
is this a good idea?
I mean,
Ooh,
what,
it's
what
not. I got a 6.
Yes, someone can technically ride Jazzy.
because Spud used to tighten them for me, but Spud is gone.
How much did you get? Sorry, sleight of hand?
7 for sleight of hand.
It is looser than when you started, but you think you've done a good job.
No. I just look at him
I
and I just
can't
say,
fill Spud's shoes. I can't
just-
do Spud's job.
I just look at him and I just sigh because I was like, I'm thinking to myself, if only Spud was here. And then I go back over at Trouble and I'm just like, can you please help me tighten my saddlebags?
I mean, I probably can
So-
walk just right under him and tuck from.
Yeah, actually, you know what? You get advantage. Sleight of hand that shit. Let's go. But you also have to do a dexterity saving throw for the dick that's flopping in the way.
No, my dick is not unsheathed right now, thank you.
Okay.
He has modesty.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
modesty, yes.
And I've been devastated by loss and grief.
He's never been more erect.
Oh, no.
So that's
No.
an 18 sleight of hand. Do I?
18. Okay, you tighten it quite well. It is very much on there. As you kind of see Tiny Stan turn around to address all of you. Alright, first stop, we're gonna have to go to the monastery and the castle. Let's see if anyone else is alive, but from the looks of it, I don't think anyone else was smart enough. Shit.
Monks have beer. I'm in.
As you all, do I imagine all of you like look around the town?
Yes. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Definitely trying to see if there's any hurt people or things that need to be
You
slain.
you see basically bodies that have been sandblasted. What's left of little like muscle and meat has been completely desecrated. Their bodies stuck Pompeii style in their place. They are not gonna be in the next session. They are dead. Like some of them have absurd, like these terrified faces on them as if they've looked at the face of death. Their loot and items have been mostly destroyed, with a few swords and other things fled on the ground covered in rust.
I would not loot their corpses anyways and desecrate them in that way. Only
As you
loot my enemies.
begin,
I want to make a perception check
sure, go ahead.
to see if I see any money.
Okay.
Aw.
You are going to use a redacted word I can't use on stream because it's a racial stereotype.
Well, looting?
No, you are trying to do something else, but anyway, roll me a perception check.
Okay, well, I got an 18.
You begin to go through a lot of the bodies, like, yank.
Whoa, no. I didn't want to start rummaging through bodies.
No.
I just wanted to see if it was, like, if at a glance it was worth rummaging through bodies.
Oh, there's a lot of gold on the ground.
Oh,
You-
there's
you
a
can-
lot of gold. Okay, I definitely start rummaging through bodies.
You're
Can I
like
try to
going
stop them and
into
talk
their
to
hip
them
bone.
tomorrow?
You're there for a moment as you're like talking over with Caesar, potentially with Trouble. Sorry, and you're just seeing him literally finger a corpse's ribs, pulling out gold from it.
Whoa. Let's try to not desecrate these corpses too much. They just got blasted by sand, died in the most horrible way imagined.
Who's going to use this gold? No one. This is the Deadlands now. We have to go. And what if I need more money to make another spud? I'm gonna need this. Spud is fragile.
So what do we do with those corpses? Do we burn them? I don't think we can bury them in sand.
We could eat them. Shut up, Timmy.
Leave. What is it? Little Stan? Short Stan?
Tiny Stan.
Tiny Stan. Tiny Stan, I'm with you. Let's walk. I'm not gonna stop them, but I'm uncomfortable with what they're doing. I'm just gonna walk ahead.
I was like, I'll
Leave them
catch
to
up.
it.
I'll catch up. Don't worry.
And then you see Galich gag a little bit and just like, just looking around at all the bodies. He's a little queasy stomach for this. He's only 13.
Okay.
I keep forgetting.
All right.
I mean, I can't cast Gentle Repose on an entire town, so
Okay.
that's too many spell slots. So
I do feel like I'm dying of dehydration, so I need to grab a cup of water real quick. Maybe
Oh,
dying
you have
is
a
an
water skin.
exaggeration.
You have a water skin, I imagine.
Oh no, I meant.
Oh, in real life.
Even in real life.
Shall we
in
take a
real
short
life-
break? Because I do need to take a shit.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I
just
just
looting
grab some
corpses,
water
bro. I'm
While
looting
he's
corpses.
looting some courses.
All right.
okay,
Uh,
that's how we do it. You loot them, you put them on a pile, and then we burn them.
Sure. We'll come back to the burning ritual. For now, I am just gonna quickly do a sign on my thing. Do you guys want to talk to chat while I'm gone? There are some of my players that can give you an insight to how fucked I am as a DM.
That's okay. I'm very delayed because I'm on my phone. Just wanted to give you the view and everything, but it's yeah. But I like it.
All right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying.
I like it.
All right. I'm gonna be right back. You all
Sounds
enjoy.
good.
Excusez-moi.
Sand.
Well, it's a really shiny piece of gold. Oh yeah.
Put it on a pile.
Yeah, it just. Oh. Just picking him up, slapping him down in there. I'm slowly starting to sound more Irish. Look, man, I'm not the best. I'm just doing my best. Oh. I doubt it's shiny considering it's been sandblasted. No, it was protected by the guy's corpse. Okay?
I mean, if it's sandblasted, it would be super shiny.
Yeah, if it's been sandblasted, it's super
That's
shiny.
polished.
Yeah, it's polished, baby. Shitter DM engaged, brother. Like how a chaotic character justifies looting to a fucking lawful character. Just they're dead. Everyone is leaving this town. Who is gonna use this gold? Me. I'm gonna use it when my spud dies again.
I mean, I only got a crash course on what to do in those situations, so as long as they don't come back as undead, I don't care.
Maybe you find some brewing recipes on the ground. My grandma used to use bitter root in her brew. A D100, bro? I don't have a D100. All right, I'll do it on the internet.
Nobody uses D100s.
Actually, I've seen one in a D100 in real life. It was amazing.
They're lame. 2d10 superiority.
All right, D100 roller. I'm doing it on a website. Percentile. Oh, okay. You did bad last time. I'm gonna take this one instead. Okay. Percentile. Makala. Fuck you. Okay. What do I? All right, I'm rolling it with the thing next to it as well. Here I go. Oh shit! I got a 95. Yo, dude, 95 gold from the corpses? Let's fucking go, dude. Alright. Where was that 95 when I needed to fucking save
Yeah.
Spud? God. Whatever.
Yeah, I switched over to the D&D Beyond dice roller.
Alright, so we now have a total, at least in my pocket, 106 gold.
Maybe you can buy that PCB. And a burning pile of corpse.
Thank the little blessings I get. You right. You right. You right. Higher isn't always better. True. You're not even wrong. Sometimes I forget that. You're not even wrong. Bro, don't give yourself hemorrhoids. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke. I'll take at least 2 or 3 more minutes.
It's normal. Fastest through the town.
Oh. Nah, it's very normal. Okay. Bro, I need to like put on some D&D music. Hold on. D&D ambient music.
Witcher 3 music.
I just do that. It's just like fantasy ambient traveling music. Here you go.
Wait, there already is what? What's happening?
Nothing. He's pooping.
I'm back.
Oh, you asked that. Nothing. I just put on some fantasy music.
I already have
Yes.
fantasy music on. I'm actually using whatchamacallit. One sec.
I haven't heard.
have fantasy music on.
I haven't.
I'm actually using one sec. Adrian
Oh,
von
here it-
Ziegler. There we go.
Where is it?
I had to replay it because apparently it auto started another fucking playlist. Why?
Nice.
God damn, I'm gonna get fucking copyright strike, I swear to God. For context, I actually kind of work with this artist that does D&D music, Adrian von Ziegler. He makes Celtic music. I got to express permission for him to use all his music as long as he gets like credit for where credit's due. I highly recommend him for any music D&D related. That and Lucas King. Lucas King has a lot of dark fantasy music and dark horror music. Some of his songs are free to use, some aren't. I am trying to get in contact with him to see if I can just get also the ability to use all his music for our campaigns as well, moving forward. But we'll see.
Nice.
Well, here's the hoping.
I mean, as you guys saw, I do put in a lot of effort into D&D, like even the whole animated thing, I was literally doing it quickly before stream, setting it up with the name for the session. But yeah. It is what it is. And in that particular scene as well, we are seeing things for every single campaign I run. But there are like 3 main concepts that there always is, that I always try to include. So, it helps. Alright.
I see.
There we go. Oh. God. Oh yeah. We'll wait for Glue to come back. And we can begin. There. Come on, Bone Glue, finish your goddamn cigarette! I swear to God! Bone Glue! Wait, weren't you meant to have another player at some point?
Yes, we are. Let me send him a message.
Also, if you guys want me specifically
Sorry,
to
it's
share...
raining very hard outside, so I had to
It's
keep
alright.
myself.
It's alright. If you guys want me to share the music I'm playing, I can potentially see for next session what music I can share via Spotify if it's humanly possible. I'm not sure. Potentially we use a bot or something. We'll see. There we go.
Yeah.
And we're back. Let's get to it.
Character portrait. Rexor,
Hmm?
it's not there. Everyone else's character portrait is there.
Well, you see, I got it today, and that includes me physically coding it in.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
off. Like, each one of those is individually photoshopped, by the way.
Oh shit.
I have to do them every single time. So, bear with me. I'll eventually add yours. By next time, if hopefully we have a next session, they'll be updated and better. Oh yeah. Let us continue.
It's gonna be too big. It's just a cannon in this picture.
Just the can is the
Nothing
picture.
else.
Just the fucking can. Alright.
Huh.
As you begin to make your way towards the large castle on the side of town, you pass by the once few streets that you knew. The old baker shop completely destroyed, not a singular morsel in sight. Buildings with very clear indentations within them were more than likely the landwalkers that he previously mentioned had walked through. Corpses litter the street as you slowly begin to pile all the bodies in a huge pile. It takes you about an hour to do so, as you finally manage to pile about 84 corpses, the entire population, or what was left, within the town. All stock and poses of agony, but a sheer reminder that although you might have had some fun along the way, this is sadly the truth that you're facing. One wrong move, one bad night, and that's it. What do you guys do?
Yeah, do you want to give him some
Yeah.
last rites or something?
No. No.
Isn't that what you do?
I mean, it is, but I mean, what, you want me to cast guidance on their bodies? They're not going to use it.
Hey, say
I-
some words.
I-
Oh, for the
I-
love of
I-
fucking
I'll
God,
say
will
some
you
words.
just burn them already? Come on, get with the
Let's
program.
burn
Yeah,
them.
fuck it.
burn
I
'em.
cast Firebolt in.
Christ almighty.
Trouble is standing there with a tinderbox.
At that point, you just see fucking Tiny Stan just grab a Molotov and throw it into the pipe. Just done with your shit.
And he's
There.
sitting.
Firebolt. What do you mean?
There.
Well,
They're getting a proper send off.
the way
Yep.
I see it, we got two options here. We continue with Tiny Stan, try to travel to the mainland, or we go searching for this lost city.
I do not think we are ready for that.
We're not ready. We should probably follow Tiny. You're
We should
right.
probably
You're
follow-
right.
we
Yeah.
should- yeah. I think,
Yeah.
I think we should follow. Yeah.
We don't even have shovels or anything like that. So. You probably need a shovel in the sand.
You just start fucking yo-yoinking that shit with your hands.
I'm gonna. Oh, no, you're lawful. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna lean over to. I'm gonna lean over to Trouble over here and be like, Trouble, I gotta tell you something.
It's fine.
While we're walking, wait. How far away are we from Tiny Stan?
1 sec, let me actually calculate. 84 feet.
We are 84 feet. Okay, I lean
There's
over
like
to
12
fucking-
children in the way.
Yeah, no. Wait. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase. Is there anyone within earshot of me in Trouble?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
I can jump on your back.
No, I lean over to Tiny. I lean over to Trouble, and I'm like, Trouble. I had sex with his wife.
Can I do a nature check to see if I can figure out how that works?
Roll me a what the fuck check. Roll me a nature check with confusion. I don't fucking know.
Okay, that's an 8.
You think it's completely
don't-
natural. Don't question it. Just don't question this or that. You see it in your head. There's a very burning image of it. It is very concerning. Oh.
Yeah, he's probably very, very burrowed forehead and
Oh. Man.
silently trotting along.
Yeah, and I'm just
This
like,
is
I was
fun.
like, and it was amazing.
There's a hole you're digging yourself, Jazz, and it's getting worse and worse. Oh. You eventually begin. Oh, sorry, continue.
I just needed to share that with someone.
He was about to burst, keeping it in.
I mean, you already shared it with someone. What do you mean?
Wait, who did I share it with?
Her.
Oh, what? No, but I needed to tell someone. I needed to tell my homie.
Fair. You guys finally reach the outer limits of the castle. The walls stand surprisingly strong but eroded. The door, once large, wooden, carved by dwarves, completely sandblasted into sheer mere shreds, twigs, and shrapnel.
I am very sad that the Dwarven architecture has been ruined.
As you
Oh,
begin
it's
to
a
make
sad day for me.
As you begin to make your way forward, you begin to look around, bolting your eyes from side to side. I need everyone to roll me, yet again, a perception check.
Okay. I got a 17.
Fuck.
I got a nat 20,
Nice, very good.
which
Me
is
too.
awesome because I get a -1.
Both
do
two
your
people got
dice-
nat 20s.
I feel like Trouble is just flipping a coin. You just nat
Yeah.
1 and nat 20. Do you roll
D&D
it?
is very, very beginner friendly.
No, he's got the low
beginner's
nat
luck.
1s as well.
Yeah, I mean, it goes either way. But
Yeah, I'm rolling D&D
With two
Beyond.
nat 20s, you are
I do have
ver-
-1.
you are beginning to look around. You, Jazzy, how much did you even roll? 7?
I got a 17.
17.
Cool.
Okay, with a 17, as you are looking at the beautiful silver flame temple, it has been caved in. But the internal surroundings, with your nat 20, you can tell the internal has been protected. It has not been destroyed in any way, shape, or form, and there are still the ancient relics within there.
Gone. Galich is gone. Charging into the temple. Not charging into the temple, but just trying to find
Bull charge.
survivors, seeing if the... No, I guess that's a charge.
FDL?
Alright, with that being said, Trouble, you are beginning to look around as well. As you look at the once beautiful tavern that was open towards the side, you see it in slight ruin. But you still see bottles of ale, perfectly preserved in now unlabeled bottles as they've been sandblasted off.
Oh, devastating.
I mean, we gotta save at least some of them.
As you begin to rummage through, the kids instantly go for the large tower that used to belong to an old mage, specifically that of a cleric. ACLERK, you can all roll me a history check if you want to know, like a general
Alright.
history of this place.
All right. I'm going to roll a history check. I got this.
Mhm.
I
no,
got a
no.
dirty one.
I got
Dirty
an
one.
11.
2
11.
-1.
9.
None of you know who it is. Good job.
Ah, well.
That exposition goes out the window. Yep, it's gone
Yeah,
now.
who cares about that guy? He probably
Names.
doesn't have a wife I can have sex with.
You enter the tower, instantly she's there, fucking pinned against the wall, sandblasted.
Oh, no.
I'm joking, that's not so good.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, we're gonna be going in order according to how I see you on stream. So I'm gonna be starting with Bonglu, then Jazz, then you. So Bonglu, you're gonna instantly be running into your old temple. As you pull debris apart, you see a few of the kids come join you to help. So you do have some muscle to help you remove the debris. Yes.
I ask if the wife wants to sit upon my mane and not dirty her feet.
She leans very closely and speaks in common. I
Oh
wanna
wait, I
sit.
can't speak Elvish, so
I
I
wanna
can't.
sit on something else, big boy.
Oh, so fuck!
Uh,
Oh my god! Oh my god! I was like, I think there's an alleyway over there.
yes, fuck me, right next to the sand-blasted corpse. It
While
turns
the
me.
kids are working, I'm like, I think there's a
Send them to the
alleyway.
coal mines. Jesus. Okay. You're beginning to pull the debris away bit by bit. The ceiling begins to cave in slightly. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No problem. Now me and the children get a +3 to this saving throw
Excellent.
if they are rolling.
They
Because
are
of
as
my
well.
paladin aura.
They do.
Okay. Well, I got a 11 plus a 3 from the paladin aura, so 14.
14, they rolled a 15 and a 17, so they're all good.
Yes.
The children dodge out of the way as the rest of the temple has now been revealed to the elements. You look within it,
Ugh.
pews littered with a few of the people that sadly passed away in the night. But at the very front, you see a still burning brazier. This beautiful brazier with a flame within it, perpetually burning, adorned with small gemstones around the side. Behind that, a large depiction towards the sun.
I look back at the centaur and say, if you touch these gems, it will be battle.
Sure. You find
I
the
summon
relic.
my cannon and roll initiative.
I whip my dick out. The fuck is fine.
With my dick out. I'm like, you better hope you don't have a wife.
I want to put a shirt.
Okay.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Do
Well,
you
I
wish to
mean,
take up the actual silver flame reliquary?
I would.
Okay. I don't actually
Okay.
know what we're doing here. I'm really confused. I don't.
We're gonna be
looking at a
doing one by
temple.
one. hmm
Yeah.
We're doing it one
I'm-
by one since you guys split the party slightly.
Okay.
I rushed into the temple and there's
All of that.
All of
The
what we just
The
described.
silver flame reliquary added to your inventory. It's not a magical item, it's just a reliquary. It's like a holy thing. Okay. Jazz, as you enter the main large tower, which is mostly surrounded by this black stone, you enter into a large, plush room, red carpet sprawling out, tapestries adorning the wall, as there is a long stairway, a spiral stairway, for a moment I forgot what it is in English, leading upwards. Some of the kids instantly begin to make their way there. Do you wish to follow them?
I look at the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how wide are these stairs?
Solid 10 feet. Not quite large.
So I can go up these stairs with no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, no issue, no issue.
Okay. I will. I mean, if the children are generally a good judge of character, or rather a truthful judge of character, so I will follow the children.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You begin to follow the children, making your way up on the highest levels. A few rooms litter in the tower on your way up. Some old rooms with potions and brews, others a library of sorts, and at the very top, a lab. A large laboratory with an arcane table within the middle. Books and other things still linger floating around, and a spyglass aimed towards the Deadlands.
Okay, I look around. Do I see anybody?
There is no one there. The kids are like randomly getting shit and putting it in the bag of holding.
Just using my bag of holding on my
Yes.
saddlebag, like this. Okay.
Yes.
I look at Timmy. I'm like, don't you dare get in there again.
Little Timmy's
Um,
there, like putting in a large floating book.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess can I make a perception roll to see if there's anything
Sure.
around?
Sure thing.
Anything worth value?
Of course.
Well, that's fucking garbage. I got a 5.
With a 5, unfortunately you're
Yeah.
unable to see, but you feel compelled to look through the spyglass.
I don't. I go. No, I'll look. through
I
the
jump
spyglass.
off and dive!
There's a giant quest marker floating above
Yeah,
this.
I mix random potions and.
Sure.
No, I look at this.
If you wanna do that.
Spyglass. I look one of the spyglass.
You look to the spyglass towards the Deadlands. You see for a moment a glint, something silvery, glinting from afar.
Can I make another perception check?
Sure.
Come on, baby. Let's use a different dice this time. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Good.
See, I'm used to aiming with like sniper rifles. This is my thing. Telescope, you know, like easy.
As you
Look around
slowly
with my
begin,
normal eyes, bullshit.
as you begin to adjust the spyglass slightly, you notice for a moment, whatever this is, it's looking back at you.
Well, that's that. Okay, I keep looking at it. It's like a stare down.
After a few moments, you notice it get slightly larger.
Wait, is it coming closer?
It seems to be.
Okay, immediately turn around and with great haste, tell the children to grab any and all potions they see, for hopefully some healing potions or something. And then I'm like, meet me at the front door in 60 seconds. We gotta fucking go now. Like, we gotta go. I say it with such little elegance. The children are now panicking slightly, but in a way that they're gonna follow me.
I'm gonna roll for the children. Fuck you for some.
Okay, roll for the children.
The children are unfazed.
They're unfazed? Alright, well, whatever. Do they do what I say?
Yeah, they basically like try to find some shit and then go downstairs.
Okay, great. I want to immediately find who is closest to me? Tiny Tim?
At that
Tiny
point,
Tim?
yeah, Tiny Tim. I'll say Tiny Tim.
Okay. Wait, it's Tiny Stan. Tiny Stan? Oh, wait,
Oh.
Tiny Stan, we gotta fucking go. I was like, I just looked through this spyglass at whoever mage tower this was, and there was something way out in the distance, and it looked back. And it's coming right now.
What the fuck are you on about? Get the fuck out of the way.
As he goes up to the spyglass, propping up some books to walk up to it and look through it, as you see the color drain from his face. Oh, and at that point, we move over to Trouble,
Oh no.
who is downstairs, and he's just slowly pulling the planks of wood out from the old tavern, reaching the old brewing station. You find several bottles of plain alcohol, specifically, and a gin bar. Okay. I will be sending you a menu between sessions to actually make your own gin.
Ooh.
Okay, nice.
I actually have
That's
an
pretty
old
cool.
thing to actually make. It's an old homebrew I made ages ago, where you can make your own alcohol and gin. So enjoy that. And you've basically find this entire like beginner set on how to make your own alcohol. You have a total of 5 bottles, and depending on what ingredients you put in, the value of it will vary. On top of that, you can try different flavor combinations, and after that point, I'll have you roll to see if it turns out good or tastes like shit.
Well, we all know where this is going.
And for some reason, he decided to put nothing but mucus in it. Just really turn it. You create slime. How do you feel?
No, there's probably some mimic intestines in there.
Believe it or not, it was actually initially used as a form of grease. It was actually quite good, and it's still sought after. It's something typically eaten by elves and the rich. The more you know. I did way too much research. But yeah,
Well,
after
Well,
you
yeah.
manage to go through there, you find the old cellar, finding within its depths 5 large kegs, untouched, unmoved.
you say pigs?
Kegs,
Kegs. Just 5 pigs.
just 5 pigs really
Chilling.
going at it. Do you wish to try and look into the kegs?
I mean,
Pigs.
yeah, sure, yeah. I think we have a mimic. I'm gonna check them out.
As you open the first one, you are instantly met with a very specific smell that you know all too well. Beer. More specifically, mountainside beer. It is one that is typically brewed up in the mountains, or it was back before shit hit the fan, and it's something that's now seen as a bit... It's still not quite common, but it's become more of a delicacy as of late. It is typically also used with the mixers and other things which help. You move over towards the next barrel, going through its contents. As you shake it slightly, it does feel full. As you pull the cork, the smell is off. Roll me a nature check.
Then it grows arms and legs and eats you.
Yeah, but when is the tongue gonna come out? That's 5.
With a 5, you have no idea what the fuck this is. You've never encountered this alcohol before. You cork it back up. The third keg, you pull it open, and a specific fragrant smell of honey fills your nostrils. It's mead. And the fourth and last keg, as you begin to pull the cork off, just strangely feels sticky.
No, we're taking some of the meat and some of the mud brew.
As you open the last one, you are instantly met with a very sickly sweet smell. It is more specifically maple syrup. An entire fucking keg of maple syrup.
That's a sweet find.
But yeah, you have those 4 barrels, you can take them with you, you can drink them, you can use them for other combinations. And along with that, you find a small little booklet explaining how to make your own beer to the side, using things that you would normally find in the wildlands. More specifically, even things like grass-based beer.
Oh, I'm gonna study that so hard. That beer. Yeah, if I can, I take what I can carry.
You take what you can carry, slowly beginning to just get to the surface with these 4 barrels. At that point, what we see first and foremost, our very fabulous silver boy begin to make his way out with a large cup with a burning ember within it. Keep in mind you can turn it off if you so desired.
I did want to say a quick little prayer real quick to the altar and to the people inside. I just want to look at them and say something like, and though the flames in your hearts have been extinguished, your souls will burn on for eternity in the silver flame.
Roll me a religion check.
I would love to. That will be an 8.
You know what? I'll give you advantage on this. Go for it.
Yeah.
It's something very noble. I'll allow it.
15.
You pray for a moment as the world goes silent. Muttering under your breath, you feel a soft, gentle breeze hit you. As you feel for a moment the first bit of safety you have in a very long time.
Aww.
And I will grant you a singular point of inspiration for doing a good deed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sadly, that point of
DM?
inspiration is going to be used to smite people.
Okay.
DM,
Yeah.
I did a good deed for my party by looting the corpses for gold.
I don't know if I like that argument.
Ah, yes, thank you, Stalin. Moving on. As you kind of go back, trouble comes out on with these large barrels waiting to the side, as from inside the main tower, a very out-of-breath Jazzy appears, as he's just there with news.
Yes, I have Tiny stand on my back because there's no time to waste. Well,
Stan is...
We've got an issue. Wrap it up, boys. We gotta go.
Yep, it's coming. It's coming. As the wife looks at him. Yep, alright, grab the kids, we gotta fuck off, we gotta go now, we gotta go. And at that point, all the kids grab their shit, and barrels go in the bag of holding. Just whoop.
I'm going to turn the flame off and keep it in my backpack.
Sure.
I'm going to keep that on me. I'll add the weight. How much does it weigh?
How much does a loaf of bread weigh?
Oh, in that
It's a
case,
very
I'll
small
just
amount.
put a pound to make it easy because
Yep. It's like
I have
2.5
such high
pounds.
carrying
2.5-ish
capacity.
pounds because it has gems.
Okay. My carrying capacity is insanely high.
You guys begin to post haste get the fuck out of town as you're going in the opposite direction of whatever the fuck that was, making your way to the next village over. You were saying, sorry, continue.
Can you carry about 66 pounds?
Yes, I can. I can carry as if I was a creature a size larger than me, and my strength is high. So, but I feel like a bag of holding is still the better thing. Or you wanted me to carry you?
Yeah. I have
Hop on.
very short legs.
Help on! We're on a move. Normally, I would say no, but
Stan. I've got Tiny Stan and his wife.
That's weird.
Okay.
It's only weird because you yourself as a player know what happened.
That's true. It's not weird to Gaelic. That's my
No.
bad. My bad. That's not weird. We're just trying to get a move on,
Yeah, we're
and the
just trying to
children
have-
will walk. Obviously,
We gotta
You
go.
obviously, we got to make them stronger.
Children will walk. Okay, that's
You begin to make your way to Slin i Kavik. That is the name of the location you are heading towards. Slini Kavik. It is a port town with a population roughly of 18,000 to 19,000.
So this is not some back-ass little village like.
No,
we were
this
just-
was a humongous port. This is like one of the largest ports within this region, and it's the probably only port left that you think can get you out of this hellhole. But okay, it's a 2-week
Yeah.
journey, braving through the elements, as slowly but surely the Forsaken has spread to Hafjordur and Lunahild. And I think that's a good point to begin
okay.
calling it for today's session. You all agree? Yes.
Yeah, except for
Okay.
the starting village that we started in is just destroyed.
We'll be coming back next week, potentially, or whenever you guys tell me realistically, and we'll be starting the journey through the beginning of the Forsaken. A small taste of the wastelands that has yet to come, and potentially more lore and exposition to follow. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for
Yes.
playing.
So
Thank
much
you.
fun. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
passage right out of there, right off the plot.
This is way more effort than I have put into any
Yeah.
campaign that I've DM'd, and I've been DMing since 2011.
Bro, you're outing
11
yourself.
years. 11 years.
I've been DMing
And
for
I
15
just-
years.
I've never put this much the interactive map,
Mhm.
all of this stuff. It's just I love it.
I'll be trying to set up a small section for the map, preferably on Steam as well, so I can even show you how things are going to work. I just didn't have a lot of time to prep this, sadly. But yeah, keep in mind, all the items do have a reason, so don't disregard items. At the end of the day, we're still getting used to characters. If you want to change classes, races, or anything like that, you still can, but you have to stick with the same backstory. This is equivalency of Session 1. From Session 2 onwards, no changes, no nothing. So if you feel like, oh, I'm not feeling so great as a paladin, or I'm not feeling so great as a tabaxi, you can. Just let me know. No from there. Sadly, we couldn't
you
get the
know-
4th player on.
I am feeling great as a centaur.
At this
And
point,
I'm
I won't
loving my
allow you to
paladin.
change from a centaur for all the penis jokes.
And I am feeling even better about my items, especially the wife. My most important item.
The wife. Are you objectifying women? I beg your fucking
I'm
pardon.
objectifying this one.
Just this
God.
one.
Well, yeah. I hope you all had fun.
I'll have you know she came on to me.
Wait. Oh, wait. Actually, that's a good point from chat. There is something that I do with a majority of our players, but we didn't do it, and this is gonna sound really weird. Roll for dick size.
No, that's okay. I think that's a great. You usually roll a D. I usually, when I DM'd and when I was in DM sessions, we would always have the player roll a D12. But that's because they didn't have a horse penis.
For a horse penis, you need to roll me a D30.
I'll have a D30. How do I?
Google one. Just use the Google one.
All right.
For
Wait, are you
bone
going
glue,
in centimeters or inches?
inches.
Well, you gotta think it can't be less than 3, so maybe 3 to
Yeah.
10.
The minimum you can get is 10.
Okay.
All right.
If you roll lower than a 10, it's a 10.
All right. Come
Which
on.
is still
Uh,
nice.
30 inches.
30
Oh.
inches of raw meat. Yeah.
For the meme, 30 inches.
Alright, how much?
Come on.
Is he still rolling?
It's like
Jesus.
rolling. It's like a gener. Oh, I have to click stop.
You
Oh.
fucking idiot!
I got 27.
Plus your constitution modifier.
My constitution is.
Yes, -1. You lose an inch. Oh no.
No, dude. My constitution's +2.
So it's 29 inch. Add that in your personality trait. 29 inch horse skull.
I'll do it. Should I put it in attacks as well? I don't.
This is fine. Okay, bone glue. Remind me your race.
Goliath.
That's a D 12 plus your con.
A D12 plus my con. I get +3 to my con.
No, I
Okay.
have 14 con. It's +2.
Oh.
I got a 27.
That's
+2 is
something.
29.
That's alright.
You
I
see,
rolled
my
a
con
10.
is-
I rolled
con is
10.
14.
How much? 10?
Yeah, so 10 plus 3,
Right.
13.
And sadly for the dwarf, the fucking dwarf, I'm gonna be generous. You have a D8 plus your con. There we go.
Why is... No. My con is as Holdren is listed as a 14. Bro, what are you looking at?
Oh, he's talking to someone in chat.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did I do a mistake on your character sheet of mine? Potentially?
No. I'm Holdren.
Yeah.
And my con
Alright.
is a 14, not a 16.
Alright. Zeez, how much did you get?
I rolled a 4 and my con is a +4,
Yeah.
so an 8.
Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Aren't I
But yeah.
Gaelic? No! I'm Holdren!
Alright. Well, with
This
that being
guy's
said,
Gaelic.
well, I hope everyone had fun. I know it was a bit short, but again, I was expecting the 4th player, and I don't want to do too much without him.
Yeah, it's fair. I messaged. He didn't get back to me either, so I don't know what's going on. That
If
sucks.
need
I wanted
be,
to keep
we'll
going. I was
continue.
having
If
so much
need be,
fun.
we'll continue with 3 players moving forward. It's fine. What the fuck are you pointing at? What the fuck are you pointing?
I'm pointing at him.
What?
That's
What?
not
What?
how webcams work, Jazzy.
Oh fuck yeah.
Are you having a stroke?
No, shut up. I'm pointing at that guy.
Why?
Right there.
What's the issue?
That's Gaelic.
You got the characters
Ah.
confused.
Okay, for next time, we can use the server, physically change your names on Discord in this one specifically to your character names. I think it might be easier as well.
Oh, we're not in a Discord.
Yeah.
Can't you change it in this thing? Fuck it, I'll do it on my server if need be, and we'll set it up one there.
That works.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Do it live.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I think, like, we'll continue a bit of... Do you guys want to see me randomly set up a fucking Discord for like 20 minutes? No.
This is gonna
Like,
sound so weird, but I actually have Dungeons and Dragons in an hour and 15 minutes.
have fun, stay safe. Then thank
Nice.
God we ended. You have a moment to take a shit in the smoke. So yeah.
Do you?
No, it's an hour and 15 minutes. I got plenty of time. I want
Do
to
you
go.
need Do you need a fucking 29-inch horse-cocked stud?
I feel like we need an
is it-
OnlyFans for each time we mention that. Jesus. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh yeah, if you guys have any criticism or want to talk about anything post sessions, please let me know. I will attempt to set up a world anvil for this, unless one of my viewers wants to do it, or if you guys want to do it, up to you.
I
I
don't
do-
even know what that is.
It's
a
like a
website.
note thing for D&D. Oh yeah, let's call it there for today. Anyone have any recommendations on who to read? There we go.
Oh.
Oh, if I want a World Anvil. That's fine. I still have my membership to World Anvil, I just barely have time to use it nowadays. There. We can try and find another small D&D streamer. Let's go for that. There. Unless anybody has any recommendations. Comet Lord Mini. Wait, is he actually live? Is Comet Lord live? I forgot, is he actually? Is he doing one of his live sculpts again? Let's see. For context, Comet Lord Minis, for those that don't know, makes a lot of miniatures, which I like. He's somebody that works on my manufactory. Case in point, I have a small collection of his STLs, which I have yet to print. Really fucking want to. There. I can't find the Twitch. One of the poster. Yes, sure. Comet Lord Miniatures. I found the right Twitch, potentially. He is indeed live. Alright. Alright. /raid. Oh yeah, I'll talk to you guys post stream as well from my end, so don't fuck off anywhere if humanly possible. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and just for shits and giggles, if you guys accidentally did miss the animated thing, so you can also have a small taste of what's yet to come, because as I said, a lot of the images you see there are some things that you will see moving forward. Have fun.